The horror! Why would you do this to me? Yeah.
Surprise,
God damn
motherfuckers!
Oh, yes. We're here.
We're used to it.
We are so ready.
Yes. Stuff and things. Okay. Yep. That was something. We'll cut that out in post.
Sorry.
What is this post you refer to?
Yeah, I don't know. I just keep hoping it's gonna be a thing, but it's not a thing. Yep.
Smash the like and subscribe button.
All right, so everyone, we're back for episode 25. Last week was episode 25. Okay. Yep. I I do the recordings, and then it's it puts me a week behind. Yep. Book sales looking strong. Okay.
Fantastic read.
All right. You have you been approached for a movie deal yet?
No, we got something in the works.
Okay, nice. Okay.
I bought the book and started reading it on the way up to Sacramento, way back from Sacramento, and realized I only downloaded the sample. So I got 10 minutes into the flight, read 4 chapters, and then was pissed.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, I think there's a few people that have finished it. And
Yo.
they're eager for more. So when's the sequel?
It'll happen when it happens.
No, see, that's what most authors say, and we're not going to stand for that. We need a hard date.
Q1 2022.
Okay, we're going to hold you to that.
Hey, if Microsoft can get away with it.
There will be
That is
no
a-
George R.R. Martining up in here.
That is a legal binding contract, and we have it recorded. Your fan base will sue.
Yeah, all dates subject to change.
All right. Well. Anyways, yep. That's happening. So go ahead, and I still didn't do the link. I'm really bad at this advertising thing. So one of these sessions, probably by time book 2 comes out, I'll get the link up for book 1. So yeah, that'll
And that's
be
questionable at best, even with that.
Yeah, that subject to change.
In
Let's
the meantime,
see.
folks, here's the Canadian Amazon link in the chat.
Comes with a free bottle of maple syrup.
Hey.
So anyways, this is episode 25. 6. Did it again.
Oh, this is fantastic.
And we're short a person for unknown reasons, but we hope everything's okay. And we'll continue on as we regularly scheduled. So I guess without further ado, we will go ahead and jump into this week's episode of Steam.
Hello and welcome back, listeners, to another episode of Republic Rebroadcast. I'm your host, Martin Gable, and we'll jump right in with tonight's episode, with last week in Steam World Forge. With the Breakfast Club now clear of the small spider issues, the party found themselves tucking down a gang of ragtag kobolds, journeying through the underbarrel's lightless caverns in search of giant worms to slay for their master, Zydak, which they hoped to use as recompense for their recent transgressions that ended in Zin, Zed, Strick, and Skag's former companion Gugga being turned into an impromptu meal. After a quick bit of trading and some directions offered by Drazik, the merry band of kobolds ventured forth. Unfortunately, after witnessing the doomed-to-fail plan of the kobolds, the party couldn't resist intervening. Worried for the safety of the kobold crew, the party set about coming up with a plan of action to free the kobolds, hoping to rid them of their current master. With the knowledge gleaned about the kobold's boss, the party determined that they were in fact dealing with a dragon. To which Bill made it resoundingly clear he would slay that dragon and free the tormented peoples. The group set about wrangling up the wayward minions, and with the kobolds acting as guides, they set off towards the lair of Zydak, much to the chagrin of Harrow and Razak. Over the course of the next 2 days, the party snuck along through the underbarrel with the kobolds becoming increasingly worried, even attempting to circumvent the party's goals. However, Gary, seeing through the ruse, kept the troop on the correct path. After a quick battle of wits, and an argument about an alligator between the doorman and Lance, the party finally arrived at Zydak's den. They stopped to offer condolences and gifts to a leper orc before heading deeper into the lair. Just before crossing into the interior, the kobolds tried one last time to change the group's mind. But before the discussions could go on for very long, the group was beckoned forth into the chamber by a shadowy humanoid figure. Reluctantly, they followed, and the group found themselves face to face with the mistress of the den, now taking the form of a woman. Tense negotiations commenced. A game of cat and mouse, with Zydak eventually revealing her true form, that of a massive green dragon. Bill quickly sprung into action, and was batted aside effortlessly, while the dragon admonished the grizzled paladin for forgetting his place in what was surely about to come to blows. Zydak agreed with a smile to relinquish her pets in exchange for a favor in the future. Deciding to no longer offend any more draconic sensibilities, the party quickly made their escape with their new companions. Now 4 days since arriving at the tunnel, the party has made their way back exactly where they started. And now they're faced with another difficult choice: the left or right path. With Drazik heading one way and the Flump another, what will they decide to do now? What have they gotten themselves into making a deal with Zydak? Can these kobolds stay out of trouble on the surface? Stay tuned to find out. Tune in next week for another episode of Republic Rebroadcast. Till next time, this is Martin Gable, signing off.
Yay! Did anyone else hear Kyle's Did it just randomly, like, as you were like getting ready to sign off, I just heard the video.
I didn't hear
that
that.
I have.
No.
Adam, you
fuck-
crazy, man.
I haven't touched my computer since this whole thing started. I don't know what the fuck just happened.
Did your Discord open the link by its own?
Maybe? I'd have no... And it was coming through the fucking Discord. Yeah, I guess, because it was coming through the Discord channel. I have no fucking clue how that happened.
Wow.
I didn't hear shit.
The listeners definitely did.
We'll cut that out in post.
That we actually will cut out in post. Because it's one of the few things that I have to
Understand
switch
how
every time.
post works. This is a live broadcast. Post us, it goes to them. There is no.
I mean, technically, it's post.
Post the point of being said.
Okay. So, there we go. Now I'm thinking about it, so I started saying the yums.
Kyle in the case of the ums.
Seriously.
Well then. So, as you guys finally make it back into the chamber from whence you had not so distantly departed from, find yourself in this kind of crossroads of sorts, if you will, this underground crossroads. Now I'm thinking about it. So now I keep just focusing
ums
on
are
the
way too in
ums.
your mind.
Yeah, and then I know it's gonna come, so that I'm waiting for it to
You
happen.
mean you know it's gonna
I know it's going to Uh,
Guys,
I don't think ums are like sneezes.
They're contagious.
So with you all sitting in this crossroads, the evening approaches. You guys have been traveling for the most of the day. It's as you kind of come back to where you were now 4 days, kind of wasted, perhaps, or not.
Wasted. We rescued 4 kobolds in 4 days.
Yeah. That's a kobold a day.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, your numbers are doing pretty good. So stop counting.
Sorry, Kyle. Continue.
and we'll pick up next week.
Thanks for coming, guys. It was a great show.
Yeah, great session. Great session. Fuck everyone.
So what happened?
Oh, fucking ridiculous.
You've made me self-conscious.
Good job,
Sorry,
Adam.
Son of a bitch.
I bet you if I redid the soundbite, there'd be a lot of them in this one.
Yeah, it would probably like quadruple in size.
Right?
Especially when my brain hasn't caught up to my mouth today. So it's not functioning very well. Oh.
Damn it, Adam.
I like saw your face slowly switch the second you said it.
What?
I'm spiraling. Okay.
Alright.
So now that the day has kind of concluded with the travel reaching back to your previous point, you guys all settle down for the night, getting ready to venture off to whatever brings. Oh, that's no. We already passed. We passed that. Never mind. I'm sorry. I forgot. I'm dumb. We are getting to the end of the day, but that's right. We left off at the fork. You had made it through and continued venturing on a little bit further. And now where we're at, Drazik has taken the left path and begun to kind of head down that way, with you guys slowly starting to follow. And Harrow, you notice that the flump kind of stop short before entering into this side, and you watch it disappear down around the other side before kind of venturing back, sending a couple messages of danger towards your way, and then disappearing once more before coming kind of back around, just kind of its little tendrils and tentacle eye stalks kind of protruding out, kind of snaking around the edge of the rocky interior of this cavern as it kind of peers around, looking in your direction.
Well, are we going to the right or to the left?
I'm pretty sure we decided that that's totally your call.
Yes, but Levi was not paying attention, if I recall. Were you?
Look, stop calling me out on that shit. It's been a day. So what sort of dangers are we supposed to be walking into, apparently?
It hasn't said, it just keeps repeating danger over and over. Yes. I don't know if I tried it last time, but can I telepathically, like, reach out and ask what kind of danger?
You just get basically the same message back. It's hard to oops um it's hard to make any sort of like real determination. It doesn't, your best guess, it doesn't know.
So, I mean, it can't identify what type of danger it is, just that there is it down this path. and it seems to be confident that it has a way out. But Lance, we don't know how long it'll take or where, and we may not have the food supply for it. And at least this is a trusted path.
I mean, they also say that you're supposed to always trust one, but I know this path. I don't know where it's going, where it wants to go, or even if it has the same goals that we do. I'm not
That's
entirely
What if
will.
it just like knows that the surface world is dangerous, and so it's trying to avoid going to the surface?
That's actually a pretty good point. This guy feeds on brains and shit. Surface world might kill it. Hey, Floaty, you want to go up top?
Doesn't seem to respond or make any sort of determinate
Here,
motions that you.
do your mind juju.
I mean, this is also the same thing that we found stuck in a prison cell from mind flayers.
Yeah.
So clearly it's not that great at sensing danger.
so.
You were the one that started this whole idea.
Wait, what?
You
What?
said it. Well, Gary said it doesn't want to go up top because it's dangerous. Now it's saying it doesn't know what danger is. I don't know what the fuck's
No.
going on.
I'm just spitballing.
That, yeah. I think that maybe we should go and trust Drazik. And whatever danger we've come this far, we can, do what we do best and kill stuff.
I like that plan.
Except
I
Gary.
agree. I mean, that's implied.
Just have to
Alright.
make sure that the little ones don't go touching stuff.
And like he said, Drazik does know his way around here, so. You don't happen to know of any migratory paths the local fauna takes down here?
Most of these caverns are either old washed out cisterns or the worms chewed their way through many a cavern and these tunnels.
Well, lead the way.
Continues to go off. You turn back and look. You watch the flump kind of turn red and then kind of sink to a deep purple before kind of lightening to a blue, and you just kind of watch it slink back around the corner and disappear. Guys head off down the left.
I'm going to be rolling perception checks.
Go ahead, make a perception check.
Because I'm going to take the little flump's word for it being dangerous. Would you rather survival or perception?
Your choice.
Well, that's a 9 for survival.
Okay. You don't see any unusual tracks or disturbances or anything out of the ordinary, but then again, this isn't familiar terrain. So something could be amiss or everything could be perfect. It's incredibly hard to.
Okay.
I may be misremembering this, but did I send Hootie or Ralph to go like fly down one path or the other
And Olrin has time traveled again.
Now, that's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
Oh god.
No, I thought he was just kind of been with you. I don't think you've
I
seen
know I
him
did
already.
that at one point. I just don't remember if it was last session or like one of the times before, because clearly I'm remembering things from a year ago.
I don't think you did.
I think the last time he went anywhere was trying to maybe assist in finding the kobolds after they had kind of ventured off.
Yeah, maybe that was it, because there was 2 paths from where the kobolds set
Yeah.
traps.
Yeah.
Yep. In that case, as we walk down the left path, I think that's where we're going, right?
Mhm.
Mhm.
I'm gonna send him down the right path and just tell him like go for about 4 or 5 minutes and come back.
Okay. You get mental images of, the flump kind of traveling behind Ralph. That seems to brighten up a little bit, seeing a friendly face. As it kind of continues off, but Ralph and the flump head down the right path for the set amount of time before it turns around and comes back. Flump obviously gets very uh, uh, sad. Rest.
Hey, Gary. It's really fucking sad. Everyone left it. Doesn't know what to do.
First of all, it's not my pet. Second of all, it can come with us if it wants to, but it doesn't want to. And that's its choice.
Alright.
We tried to get it to come with us and it wouldn't come this way. But this is the way we have to go to get out of these fucking tunnels.
Yeah, makes sense. Alright, either way, skitters.
We should take the flumps at least warning of danger and maybe not move as loudly or
You
more
know,
cautious.
maybe it can detect something down there. I don't know. Gary has a point. Got caught once, but sometimes the animal instinct gets me on the nose.
Make a perception check for Ralph as well, Lance. Five.
Yay.
There's like a dampness to the air on the right hand side. Like
Is
a little
it-
bit musty. Like as Ralph and the Flump kind of head down that corridor.
Is it like cooler because everything's kind of warm down here? Is it like cooler than the rest?
A little bit, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I'll let the group know that as well.
But eventually Ralph comes back. You guys continue on down the nothing seems to pop out at you as you travel. Who else is out front? Lance. Okay, so
And
go
then-
ahead and make a perception check. And I guess Harrow too. You said you've been keeping an eye out.
Alright. Yeah, 20 not natural.
To 25.
Fuck you too, Hera.
You don't notice anything unusual or particularly dangerous. Nothing seems to pop out at you. No unexpected sounds.
Still gonna be cautious.
Yeah, continue on, I guess.
You travel for the next couple hours before you all feel yourselves tiring. And the need to sleep begins to kind of overwhelm the urge to continue.
Is that Drazik included?
Yeah.
Just kind of basing our days off of when he sleeps.
Yeah.
Set up camp.
Yeah, I'll get started on food.
I will take first watch, but I feel like we should at least maintain that tonight.
We, fuck. We have 8? 10 mouths to feed?
Um.
5 of us. Drazik. I think the
10.
spider, maybe or not. And then
11.
it's either 10 or 11, depending on the spider.
Well,
needs.
11 with the spider, but it depends on whatever he's making, whether she eats it.
Yep.
I mean, we also have trail rations too, so.
I got 18 things of rations, and then I have enough for 2 nights food.
Days worth. All right. So who's taking watches?
I'll take first.
Okay.
I'll do last.
I'll do second.
Okay.
And Zep's with me. Gotta teach him how to cook. Again.
Okay.
Before
Alright.
I go to bed, I'm gonna cast Aid on myself and Harrow and Lance
Okay.
for
What does that do?
10 max HP boost.
Nice.
Current and max, so
Right.
it's like temporary HP, but it's a different.
Okay.
And it lasts for 8 hours. And doesn't require concentration.
Even better.
Okay.
Gotta take this.
Okay. So, you guys make your food. Is it Zen tries to help with adding rocks to the meal. Crunchies.
Hey, remember what he said, only 2 crunchies.
Okay.
If I get it, it'll become blood soup.
You see him like
Strangle
try
them.
to drop a third one in.
I just scowl at him.
Make an intimidation check.
Easy. 14.
Just like throws it on the ground next to the pot instead.
Do you guys normally eat rocks?
No, but in everything soup. Oh,
Why don't we try
rocks
making-
everything?
Let's make almost everything soup tonight.
Everything actually edible soup.
I don't hear difference.
Tonight is just soup.
That's boring.
It is.
Lance, get control of your squire.
He's just pouting.
So, speaking of getting control, I just realized one of the chapters in this is the Green Dragon Inn. So that's quite fitting. See if we can get them, something local.
You can well, never mind. So while we wait for Lance should have these things prepared. He knows what rations he's got.
I'm never prepared. All right, continue on.
All right. So, you guys all go to head to bed. Any conversations you wish to have with one another? Talk to anybody? Do anything?
I go pass
On.
the fuck out. Try to get my 8 hours before my watch starts.
After Lance is done cooking food, he walks over to Gary, realizes that he's sleeping, and sighs.
God damn it.
Mm-hmm.
You're just gonna have to wake him up one of these days.
Figure it out in due time. Like at this point, there's so much anticipation. I don't even know if I want to go through it.
But I mean, let's be honest. Would Lance even care that he's sleeping?
Asleep?
Yeah.
That's fair.
Probably. Lance is a weird dude. Like he gives money to the poor and then cuts people's heads off. You don't know what he holds true.
I feel like Lance is literally standing over Gary having this monologue out loud.
Definitely.
That'd be a Lance
That's
thing to
exactly
do.
what would happen.
But is it enough to
Alright,
wake
how about
Gary?
this?
No,
I'm rolling.
it is not. I rolled a 6 on a perception check.
Alright.
Okay.
I rolled a 13 on sleight of hand to see if I was quiet.
So, in Star Wars, like Phantom Menace, like Obi-Wan is like, oh look, we've picked up another pathetic life form.
What's this? A
I feel
local.
like that's Harrow. After all of this, I'm just like, here we go.
A little bit, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, let's see.
Hey, Harrow.
Yeah?
I got a favor to ask of you.
Well, I'm already in debt, so lay it on.
That's a good laugh there. When we do get back to the surface, I'd like to make me special bullets.
Special bullets.
Yeah.
What are you looking for?
Something effective against the things that go bump in the night.
Alright.
I tried
Not
going right to the source with Bill there, but quite honestly, I think he completely forgot about that.
think so. I'm not sure if it will work, but between your magic and Bill's magic, we might be able to make something work.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear
know.
that.
Not something I've really done much. So it might take a while, but worth a shot.
Hopefully it won't take too long. Just something for peace of mind, you know?
Then, if you need peace of mind, I got at least 4 Morgan bullets from the kobold, so you can have 2 of them.
Much obliged.
do much, but
Really, just peace of mind. To combat all this paranoia.
it's that's probably something you're gonna have to live with for a while.
It's something I've been living with for a long time. I've just been able to keep a better lid on things until recent events.
How so?
Memories that the floor brought up. A few of them look
And
familiar. And
which ones were yours?
just dark ones.
I mean, that was
Oh.
all of them.
Hey, it's not my fault that we all have fears.
But I'm pretty sure that's what that thing does.
It made me relive some of the darkest moments of my career. Of my life, really. And it pretty much, from those events, led me to where I am now. Left its scars.
Kind of the path that we take.
Yeah. All the choices we have are consequences. Just
A question for a question. Seem fair?
all right, shoot.
You were in the military, yes?
Not
Why did
quite.
you leave?
I've been RSB through and through. Wasn't quite looking for this career choice. It was either get involved with the military, the RSB, or go into the academics. And let me tell you, academics are not my strong suit, much to my father's chagrin. Besides, I wanted to help people. And I'm sure, as we all know here, the military doesn't do quite that good of a job of helping people. Not that the RSB really does any better, but lesser of two evils, you know?
And do you feel like you've helped people?
I tell myself that.
Hmm?
I tell myself that. I've definitely done some things that are questionable. Legally, morally, ethically. I just tell myself that in the end, it's all for the greater good. For the greater the good of people. One less bad man to worry about getting bail.
And do you still feel that way? Have your actions actually been for the greater good?
Most of them have been, yeah. And most
Just be
recent
honest
one,
with yourself.
Yeah. A lot easier said than done. They all
That is
put
true.
masks on. Never quite seen work up the courage to show our true selves to one another.
Oh. Yep. I don't think people, especially here, are very good at that. Whether by choice or not.
Anyways, thanks for giving me peace of mind.
You're welcome. Just when it all comes down to it, be honest with yourself. And when you say that you're doing stuff for the greater good, really look at it. Make sure it's not a lie you tell yourself just to justify stuff. There's nothing wrong with being selfish. Just don't let it cloud your judgment.
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Thanks.
No problem.
And let me leave you with a little piece of advice. If my paranoia does turn out to be real, and we do run into the bumps in the night, just promise me you'll keep your aim true.
Always have and always will.
I'll hold you to that. And Levi will go to bed while I try to find where my cat did with my D4.
Right. So, Hera, as everyone else drifts off to slumber, your eyes wide, ears open, still on edge. Perception.
Also, who has the horn?
Isn't it Lance?
Should have fucking grabbed that horn from him. That's a 13.
Yeah, I have it.
Listen, waiting. The claustrophobic darkness. These tunnels. At least here, there's some solace to be gained from the fact that it's a little bit more spacious of a tunnel that you found yourself in as of recently. The air is still humid. Just for an instant. Some catches your attention and try to focus on what it is, and tremble, fleeting.
Yeah. Can you turn up the game?
A you're not sure if it's just you trembling in the darkness or a faint tremble, but you can't tell. Eventually, your shift comes to a close.
Who had second watch?
And who had third?
Yuri?
I've got third.
Oh, nudge Lance awake.
Where is it?
I don't know, but keep a close eye out. I don't know if Ralph should maybe scout. There was something a bit ago. Felt it barely and it was gone.
I'm in the camp, or?
No. Just a feeling of something passing over.
How tall are the aliens in this place?
Maybe about 10 feet.
Okay. Fuck, how'd you not see it? I know you're short, but...
I don't think it's as physical. I think it's more magical. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Just keep a close eye out. I don't know. It feels weird down here.
Alright. And then, as I'm getting up, all of a sudden Ralph just got like 60 feet in either direction.
Okay.
I guess
Make a
100
perception
feet
check.
because that's about where it would aim
Your
from.
range. Okay, sure. So go ahead and make a perception check for Ralph.
15.
15. She doesn't. It,
He?
yeah, Ralph.
Ralph?
Hootie
I
was
don't
a
know.
she.
Yeah, you got me stuck on it now.
I know, right? We're all back in a year ago.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to catch anything. Does he have dark vision?
I don't think so. Double check. No.
The mystery of the missing D4.
Yep. I figured she's got it up against the freaking cabinet. It can't go nowhere. Lord and behold, it went somewhere.
You'll find it in 2 days.
When you step on it.
Yep. It's like a
Huh?
little nasty Lego piece. It won't be him. It'll be his grandmother.
Yep.
I was
Mhm.
going more of the poo
Absolutely.
route, but you know.
Yeah. They're pretty big. I don't think she would eat it.
Slightly bigger than a treat.
Considering how much she begs for food.
You never know. Was it anchovy flavored dice by chance?
I hope to God not.
I mean, have you licked them recently? You never know.
Delicious.
Mm.
All right. So, Lance, make a perception check for yourself.
That is a 15 also.
As you're sitting there, the minutes,
And I do have dark vision.
the hours tick by. Ralph kind of flutters back, lands on the little bit of broken stone and rock that has kind of been assembled into a sitting area. You find yourself perched. Just kind of lands. You look down, and you, like when he hits, there's something off. It's just like this tremble. Just kind of. You watch a stone just kind of bounce across the ground, like on a flat surface. A stone just kind of.
Is it similar to when we were in the ship, the Nautilus?
No.
So like the ground itself doesn't ripple and it's just like
No.
an
yeah,
impact, like sent shockwave almost.
No. as you're sitting there trying to figure it out, it kind of feel yourself kind of the ground visibly chatters.
Like a tiny earthquake.
Yeah.
Everybody get the fuck up! Big ass worm's coming!
Little.
Shout and
Bits
start
of
banging
pebbles.
on pots and stuff.
Okay. Why you make noise? We sleep.
Big worm! Get the fuck up,
I
Zep!
dig it. Wake! Worm time! They grab, the shield. Like one of them has a pot in their hand that they reach down, and instead of grabbing their little short sword or dagger, they've grabbed instead one of the cooking pots.
Zep, I love your enthusiasm, but this is no time for cooking. Grab a fucking weapon.
My kobold pulls out my gun.
They're going to die.
All right, you all kind of gather around, forming a defensive circle. The ground rumbles and shakes once more. This time,
Can we
Everyone.
tell if it's coming from a particular direction?
make a perception check.
That would
Okay,
be
so-
a 9.
Here's the plan, guys. When this worm shows up, you guys all with me.
It just, before Gary even gets through any of it, there's this crashing wind. Bits of stone and rubble just break through, tearing across this small cavern, just sending rocks and debris flying. You guys manage to catch yourselves. This glow guttural growl, this scaled, rippling, muscled beast of armor that just punched through a hole in the side of the wall, now glaring down. You feel another tremble. Rocks careen. You find yourselves surrounded on either side by two massive armored creatures. Everyone initiative.
Motherfucker.
I got 110.
On your initiative?
Yes.
Owen likes those
Ooh,
numbers.
I got an 18.
Lance.
The fuck?
Oh. Oh, there's so many things in the turn order.
Yeah.
Ralph,
This is gonna be
Alright.
a real big turn order.
Harrow and Lance, don't forget your 10 extra HP.
Correct.
And we should all be at full health because we've been traveling for like 3 days, right?
yeah.
I do not like the kobolds are trying to fight. Oh.
Okay. Oh, and what's his face isn't here, so okay, I guess. Do you guys want to roll for your kobolds, or do you want me to?
You could roll for him.
Okay, 'cause I'm probably gonna have to end up running them anyways.
What would be easier
Well-
on you?
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't mind doing it one way or the other. But if it's easier for you to like roll them as a group, that's fine.
Matter.
I feel like they're going to be non-combatants most of the time if they survive this encounter.
Okay. Guess let me. This. So, at the moment, they are kobolds. They are CR-18s, and they have 5 HP. So, keep that in mind. Oh.
Are we controlling ours? Because
If you want, let's see here.
I don't want mine to die.
Okay. All right. So we got. Who's gonna run Bill?
Take turns. I'll get a stat up.
Yeah, I'm pulling up his sheet.
Lance. Gary.
Um,
Should have given aid to the kobolds.
of course.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
It wouldn't have
run.
mattered.
Let's run Bill in turn order. So whoever's first in turn order goes first for him, and then so forth.
Well, shit.
Well, just somebody roll. What's
So
Bill's?
Hera got 110.
Yeah. What's
I
Bill's
got
initiative?
110.
I rolled him
minus one.
a 2.
A
So
two.
he has a 1.
2. Well, no, I
One in
rolled
order.
3. He has 2.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what?
Okay.
He has a -1 for initiative.
Oh, well, oh, it's okay.
And we stop that. Start battle music. Okay. Oh shit, Drazik. Okay. Gary.
I'm going to grab my kobold by the back of his collar and throw him into the center of this circle behind us,
Here or
like here in the
Okay.
middle of the group.
okay.
I'll just say, "Don't worry, we'll take care of this. You just shoot it with the gun."
Oh, God.
He has the pistol with probably 3 shots in it.
Has it ever been reloaded?
I've reloaded it.
It's
Not recently.
It's what, 6? What, Harold? What's your gun at? No. You got a
Wait.
dueler, one of the 6-shooter pistols. Yeah, off like so it would have been.
So,
It's 5.
I have.
It has 5 shots.
Yes.
So
Okay,
that's 5
so he's
shots.
got 5 shots.
Wait.
Yeah.
But one's plugged.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's
no,
a 6
it
shot,
was
so
a
that's why you
shooter.
got 5.
Okay. Yeah, I was like,
Yeah,
No,
it was-
I broke one of the other chambers at some point too, so it was down to 4.
Oh. Okay then. So 4.
Or 6-shooter.
Okay.
And I'll go ahead and emboldening bond on Levi, Harrow, Lance.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay. Let's see. Which one is your guy? So I guess this is your guy, so
Boldening
you
Bond is
throw
purple,
him
right? And Blessed
in the
pink.
center.
Yeah.
All right. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
All right. Drazik is going to pull out his bow. That's a 22 to hit. Spell inch. And Drazik is going to. No. Shit. He already shot. Fuck that up. Just going to look. Everyone, don't group up! And he is going to run this way. 5, 10, 15.
so small.
Bill. That's gonna. Let me get these guys' names so we know. Okay, that one's. Did you just put a thing on there?
Yes, I did.
Hold on. Here, I'll do it. It's said. Eight.
What class are we? Or level? Shit.
Oh,
Fuck.
I'm sorry. That's
6.
this is
Okay. Oh, fuck. What oath is Bill?
restrict.
Devotion? No.
Oath
No,
of Conquest.
Conquest?
Yeah.
Conquest.
Okay.
Oh.
Where the fuck was that?
If you click on the right, like under like his thing, like if you just click on his name, underneath his fighter
Oh.
or his paladin thing.
That's irritating.
So. All right. So Skag got a 17. No, not worm! Not worm! Worm! And is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, just sprint. Down there. And then uses action to hide. He got a natural 1.
Who is
Because he's
Who-
screaming the entire way.
Yes.
which one belongs? Like, who does Skag belong to?
Oh, mine didn't get a name.
It is. It's on. It's here. It's Zen.
I don't see Zen.
Zen
Yeah.
does not have a name.
I
in
see Skag, Zep, and Strike.
Strict.
Do I have?
Does it do it now?
Yep, there we go.
There.
Okay. Weird. It just like didn't save it or something.
I think Strick is yours on the other side, opposite you. I don't know.
Zen. Right, because Zen was here and you threw him in here.
Okay, then.
I think that's what Gary did.
So that's Gary's is Zen, I think.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
And
AKA
Zed,
Crackle.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Zed is
Snap, crackle,
Lance.
What's up?
pop. Zed is Lance.
Zed is mine.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm Strick. Okay. Got it. Not very much
Okay.
longer.
Yeah. So this one,
Sirs.
this thing is to walk, like kind of wiggle backwards, and then leap forward towards Levi. Just it just flies. It lengthens, like its body kind of like tenses like an armadillo, kind of sucking in on itself. Its plates, its armored plates, like roll in on itself as it pulls its arms in, and it rockets itself forward just like a bullet, and it right into the ground between everyone. So this. Oh shit.
Damn.
Was everybody?
Everyone but
So
Ralph?
Gary, Strick, Ralph. Everybody else, I need you to make either a strength or a dexterity saving.
Don't forget your D4.
By rules of the board, Harrow, you get a plus something from Bill.
Plus 10?
Plus
Oh,
3.
no, that's 10 feet.
Plus 3.
Yeah,
plus
plus
3
3 for 10 feet.
Cool.
Got a 20, not natural.
So it was 3.
11 dex.
Well, go ahead and roll a dex save for. No, so
got it.
Zen and Zed also need dex saves.
Do they have any
Countdown.
bonuses to one or the
Grasses.
other?
+2 and a fail for skitters.
You said a +2, right, Cal?
+2, yeah. Okay.
Oh, so sad.
And then where is Zen?
17.
What 17? Oh, and then for Bill, did anybody roll for Bill?
Bill
Yeah,
is 16.
Adam did.
And then one for Bill's thing. His guy.
He gets a +2 also. Damn, 19.
Me
Yeah.
and Zen.
Oh, I think that was my guy.
19.
Oh, Zen. Oh, so that's Gary's guy.
Well,
19?
19 for whichever one Bill's guy is.
I got
Okay.
a natural 20.
Okay, so okay. Let's see here. Levi, fail. Harrow, fail. Skitters was a fail. Everyone else succeeded. Now, Lance, did you roll a deck save?
Strength.
Strength?
Yeah.
20.
I got a
Okay,
20.
so-
Not natural.
okay, yeah. All right. Oh. Oh boy. Man. This is gonna suck. Okay, hold on. Let me.
Well, there goes all the kobolds. It was nice knowing you guys.
Except Skag.
Hey, if a natural 20 can't save him, nothing was going to.
No, Skag's far away enough that he didn't get hit.
No, no, that's Zen.
Ah, yeah.
That is 5 points of bludgeoning damage. To everyone that failed, half if you succeeded. Followed by 6 points of slashing damage.
And half if you succeeded?
Half if you succeeded.
Oh, wait, you said 5 and then half and then 6 and then half, right?
Yes.
So
that's
it
rounding
brings
up would be
all of
6
them
total.
down to 0, no matter what.
Yeah. So if rounded up, it would be 6 total if you succeeded. So all the kobolds are down.
So what? Is
Except
that
Skag.
instant kill on the ones that failed?
I mean, it knocks all of them. And then...
But the second
It
one
wasn't-
hit.
no, just barely, because you have to take your total life in like if you get, is it you take double your hit points or whatever, or
Yeah.
I
to
think it's
die
double.
outright?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
Yeah.
if you failed, that would have been double.
So it would be, for them, it would be if they take 10 points of damage from any single source, they are dead. They are dead outright. So
Does this count as a
But-
single source, even though it's split into 2?
it is a single source of damage. Yes.
Yeah, so if they failed the saving throw, then they would be dead out.
They would have taken, yeah, because they would have taken 11 points of damage in total.
Yes.
They didn't even fail?
I don't think they did
I
actually.
don't think any of them failed, no.
Wow.
Alright. Yeah, because
Um,
we got a 17, a 19, and then you rolled a nat 20 on your guy. Oh, no. Alright.
Coming in clutch.
Seriously.
Okay, so that was 11 points total, so that's 5.
So 6 if you succeeded, and 11 if you failed. Riddick.
Okay, and that ends on a successful save. Not knocked prone. And Levi, you are pushed this way.
Ah!
As you were just blown to the side from the impact of this creature, just it's like a cannonball hitting in dirt in front of you.
And you said not prone, right?
Oh no, wait. No, that doesn't say. So
I mean, you could just get pushed back and not get knocked. If it doesn't say, then he's still standing.
yeah, I'd say you're knocked out of the way and push prone. Oh wait, did this wrong? Oh. Right. Okay. So, actually, I think I did that wrong. So everyone else is okay. So it's just Levi and Harrow. So the kobolds are good. Because it just didn't. Yeah. So it would have jumped into Harrow and Levi's space. Harrow, you succeeded, so you got pushed back. Levi, you were under it, but you are prone.
Well, I got a 14 on my
Oh.
dex.
Okay, so you both are under this thing and prone. Everybody else is okay. Sorry, I read that as in a 15 foot, within 15 feet. Everybody takes damage. I was like, fuck, man, that's crazy. So the kobold is good. Kobolds are good. Double check. Kill anybody. It sucks. Okay, reading is fundamental. Okay. Alright. And then it is going to use its turn and kind of just dig down and dig down into the dirt. Levi and Harrow, you will get attacks of opportunity on it.
Most excellent.
Oops.
And I'll just be straight rolls since we're prone. I mean, well,
just
well,
attack at disadvantage.
If you're ranged,
Yeah.
then it's a disadvantage. Or
yeah. Oh, no, I think if we're using range, it's a disadvantage.
I think if you're.
That was nice. Does the 17 hit?
Yeah. So you watch as it's digging. You watch as the tail end of it begins to sink below the surface, and the bullet just catches right into the back of it. You hear a loud screech as it digs down into the ground.
Wait, the kobolds are not dead?
The kobolds are not dead. Sorry, it was not a 15-foot radius. It was just it had to jump 15 feet, and then anybody that it landed on had to make the save or take damage. So
so
everybody
none
else,
of us took damage.
Yeah, only Harrow.
Only
and
the
Levi.
two.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yep.
And that
So-
was
so
9
far.
points of damage
9 points of damage.
with the gun. With my gun.
Got it.
It was a nat 1 for my attack of
Yeah,
opportunity.
you oh, you're shooting, right? You
Yeah.
struggle to pull the gun out, like laying on your holster, manage to pull it out and fire, and the thing's gone. You just you watch sparks as the bullet hits off the now uneven ground where this thing has burrowed beneath the surface, using its large bony mandibles to just carve through the
That's just great.
Arrow's just like laying there smirking, like, told you not to worry about me.
This one dives up underneath the ground.
Can I have my turn?
Oh, that's
please?
right. Sorry. Yep. I got excited.
I'm just gonna spend half my movement to get back up, and then Ray of Frost the other one.
Okay. Does it need to make a save?
No, it's just whether or not it hits.
Gotcha.
Don't forget your D4.
I think I'm gonna need that.
I forgot about that.
Does a 12 hit it?
As you kind of rear back, you watch this thing kind of realizing it missed initially, attempting to come out of the wall behind. Kind of head down, hits massive jaws, just crunch, opening this big wound in the dirt as it uses its wide, thick trunks of legs to just spade through the dirt and plunge down in, and you fire off this blue bolt towards it. Just icy mist splatters across the now disturbed terrain. No hit.
God, this is just gonna be lovely.
So now, you
Use
moving?
the rest of my movement just to get out over here.
Right. So now it's turn. Burrows. You watch the ground just erupt, and as the ground erupts, just flowering out like an explosion that has come from within, you watch this thing just, oops, pouncing right on just this angled trajectory, flying through just a streak of silvery boned flesh, just striking towards Lance and Skitters. Both of you, or Lance, go ahead and make your strength or deck save, and I will do the same for Skitters.
You muted?
Fuck yeah, bro. I got a 27 for me,
Okay.
and then a 20
damn.
natural for Zed.
You don't. Zed's good. It didn't
Oh.
land on Zed. It only landed on you and Skitters.
Gotcha.
All right. So you succeed. Skitters fails. 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
So reduce half, that's 5.
Uh-huh. Which, okay, this one hurts. So
Wait, did Skitters fail?
26. Skitters failed. So for
Okay.
26 points of damage total. So another 17 slashing.
Skitters is fucking
Oh.
down.
Oh, did that just drop Skitters?
That just,
Yeah.
yeah. Just, you watch her legs just splat out. Something smushes out from the side of her as this massive creature just bites out, thrashing. But that is all of its movement. Lance, it's your turn. You hear a from Drazik.
Poor Drazik just lost a little buddy.
She just got squashed.
Doris. Can I If I were to throw Zed, would that technically be interacting with object?
Improvised weapon, perhaps?
I mean, I don't want to use it as my action, but if I could like toss him up here, like as just like I toss him out and then use my action, I do that. If not, then freeze.
I'll allow it.
All right. With a 23 for strength, I try to throw him as far up onto this platform as possible.
Zed, get the fuck out of here!
Okay. Make a strength check.
23.
23.
Yeah.
All right. So you kind of, he just like slams into the side. You don't throw him up onto the ledge. You more just kind of like toss him, and he's heavier than you expect. But you still give him a good toss. But he just kind of like into the side. Ah, ouch, ouch. Just kind of slides down the side.
No, ouch! Clamor, get out of the way!
And then for my actual action, I'm going to try to grapple this thing.
Okay.
Fucking A! I rolled a nat 20 plus 4 on my D4, plus I have a 6. So a 30.
Okay.
Fuck
Wow.
yeah!
All right. Let me bring up these stats here.
It's like when moms get a dose of adrenaline and like
Seriously,
off of babies.
That's exactly what it
Lance
is.
saving his cobalt.
A natural 2.
Hey! Oh my
Okay.
God.
This large creature is now restrained. And you were like right up there, like gripping it, like doing your best with like an arm trying to reach over the top and one shoulder kind of pressing up underneath its jaw, which is surprisingly soft considering like how armored the top and sides of this thing are. Like attempting to hold its jaw shut and like at least kind of in this weird kind of, overhead kind of offset stranglehold that you've managed to pull off, but it is at least mobilized for the meantime.
Alright, and then I'll shout,
Fucking kill this son bitch!
that'll be my turn. I can't believe I just fucking rolled max on that thing. Okay.
All right, Harrow.
I'm going to get up, and then I'm going to run over here. I'm going to go pew pew with my gun. Dice, don't fail me now. Ooh, do I get advantage because it's restrained?
You do.
It is grappled.
So it becomes 0, and then the condition ends if it's incapacitated. Ends if the effect is removed.
So
By the
its
way,
speed is just 0.
It's just speed is 0.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's
it is
just
not
grappled.
restrained. If it's
Yeah.
restrained,
So
then
I have
then you get
to
advantage, and
I
it
have to
gets
try to
You have
grapple
to beat
again
another grapple check
in order
next
to
time
restrain it.
to restrain it.
Okay. Does a 13 hit?
So you aim towards it, fire. You watch the bullet shriek out, scatter across the armored hide as it just kind of makes this small little impact as the bullet just flowers out and scatters.
All right.
No damage.
And god damn it, does a 21 hit?
Don't
This
get your
time-
D4s.
I hope so.
As it's
Oh.
sitting there,
Oh! Ha! Ah! Oh shit, what was the last one?
13.
13? 17.
17 does hit.
Hey!
Alright.
Just barely.
Both hit.
You're watching is Ulrich.
Thank you, Gary.
Not Ulrich. Lance. Lance kind of sitting there, grapples with it, like gets its jaw and its head, and just for the briefest moment exposes the soft underside of its jowls, where you just barely clipping, and you watch it kind of graze off, but it is still a hit.
Speaking of Hootie,
19
Ralph is
points of
gonna-
damage
just fly straight up.
18.
for both. Not my finest. And that is my turn. And then I'm gonna like scream at Strick to just fucking run and hide. Like,
might be a harder thing to keep these guys alive than anything else.
Or-
That's the hardest quest of all.
Yup.
Okay. Strick. You yell that. Make a persuasion check.
That's not good. I don't have anything to it. For a 9.
A 9. He like nods. Ah! And just goes running in.
No.
Over Skitters.
God damn it.
What do you... so he's gonna make an attack.
With advantage. Or with,
No.
Yeah,
He-
yeah. Yeah,
He-
technically. Good call.
I mean, he's not restrained. He's just movement to 0.
He got an 8
No,
and a
with
4.
lance.
he's
Just smacking the
Flanking.
pan off of the higher, like
Oh.
the armored bony hide of this creature's carapace.
As one would do.
No damage.
Hmm.
damn it.
Zed,
Yeah,
make an intimidation check.
I need you make an intimidation check.
Yes.
Does he get anything for that?
Who?
That?
You, Lance. For
Oh,
Lance.
I'm making an intimidation check.
Yes. Because it was what you.
I was gonna have you roll odds or evens. 'Cause I was gonna do that. But
Oh, okay. So okay,
Intimidation
roll a d6.
plus
That's also
2.
fine.
that's a 24 for intimidation.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. We'll use his movement to kind of sequester himself back in the corner over here.
Then I think I would like him to. This is just flavor. Do with it what you will. Pick up some of the rocks that is next to and start throwing at the thing and yell, "Everything's soup! Everything's soup!"
Okay. Picks up a rock. And it just is like sitting there. Manages to actually hit it. So improvised weapon. It's what? D4 plus strength is improvised weapon?
I think so, yeah.
Mhm.
Max damage.
Oh, shit.
Following Lance's lead. But he gets a -2, so 2 damage.
That's about right. I don't think that interaction could have gone better than planned.
All right. Skitters will make a death save. A 2. Does a more. Smushes out beneath the writhing of the bullet that is dancing all over Skitters' body. Zin. Gary, what is your instructions for Zin?
Shoot the fucker.
Okay.
God damn.
Well, make a persuasion check.
2.
I would say you would get advantage on this because he does really want to shoot the.
17.
Okay. He'll shoot. He gets disadvantage. He's not proficient with firearms. Sorry, that's cocked.
He doesn't get disadvantage. He just doesn't add a proficiency bonus.
Oh, okay. Oops. It's gone off. No, it's like following. I roll it, and it like I moved my notebook, and it follows my notebook, and always ends up like on the edge of the papers. Just fuck off. 15 does, but you watch the bullet impact, and then just make a small dent and scatter off, kind of catching the top side of the head that's kind of rolled over in Lance's grasp. Otherwise, a good hit. Better shot than you.
Great job, buddy. Now run the fuck away.
Ah! Just, like, half scares himself with the impact, kind of lets go of the gun, and he's already just booking it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30. Okay. Alright. Bill's turn.
Who's controlling Bill this round?
Grounded dragon! Have at thee! And we're gonna have Bill run up to here. And let's give this grounded dragon a good old smack.
Can he just kick out Strick? Just boot him away.
Just hearing the clanging of this pot just banging off the side of this thing's armored carapace.
I mean, could we reflavor that Bill just shoulder charges into the Strick just to push him out of the way before he attacks, or?
If
Would Bill do that?
I don't think Bill
Probably
would
not.
do that.
No,
No.
it's a what I want.
We try to rationalize it, but no, that's not what Bill would do. Bill sees a
What
grounded
would
No.
dragon.
Bill do?
Okay. It's a 22 to hit.
Okay.
And let's expend a level 1 slot for Divine Smite just for that extra oomph. And Divine Smite, that's a thing I haven't done in such a long time. So for 7 points of slashing damage plus... And just for vanity's sake, this thing is not a fiend or a demon, correct?
No.
Okay. Plus 7 radiant damage, so what was that? No, 7, 14 damage total.
How much? 14?
14, yes.
What would
Second
Bill do?
attack?
And yes, you get a
and
second attack.
Oh, yeah.
Martial character?
Yeah, that's right.
Don't forget your D4. Oh no, you don't have a D4.
No, Bill does not have
Mm-mm.
D4. 16 to hit.
16. This time, as the creature kind of rise, that first strike coming down, just carving into the carapace, it finds purchase, and Bill plunges the sword forward and just pulls it back. There's this gout of blood that just follows the blade being released. The creature writhes under your control, Lance, and as Bill swings back again, doesn't manage to find purchase as the blade ting, like
But-
off the side.
He has advantage because he's flanking it.
Nah, that was roll. I rolled with advantage there.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
Good parry!
Gary.
Do I have any idea where the other one has gone?
Can make a quick perception check.
$21?
You lost sight of it. There is a tremor in the ground, but you feel it getting farther away from you. You're not sure like which direction in the chaos, but it doesn't seem to be coming closer.
Alright. I'm gonna cast Aid. And I'm gonna do it at level 3. Another 10 temporary hit points. We'll hit Zen, Skag, and Skitters. That's not temporary hit points, it is increase in current and maximum.
So she comes back 10 points.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, who did you hit?
Zen, Skag, and Skitters.
I am not a good kobold parent. Mine is going to die.
I'm keeping an eye on yours too, but at least
No,
for right
there's so
now,
much.
that one looks like it's under control.
I can't
Um,
tell if I'm proud of mine or not, because he like actually did run into battle to help.
That's my action. I don't have a bonus
No.
action. For my movement, I'm just gonna move a couple steps down this way.
All right.
And that's my turn.
Drazik looks in your direction, like pale, like his normal kind of like dark olive colored skin, like turned a few shades whiter. Okay. And nods in your direction. A wordless thank you. Let's see.
I don't even notice. I'm already like trying to triage everything else that's going on.
Get a bonus action Hunter's Mark onto the one here. And then 20. He's gonna come around here. And oh no, he can't do Hunter's Mark and Cure Wounds. So fuck Hunter's Mark, go as Cure Wounds instead. She gets back. 6. Will make a bonus action attack with his weapon. But it just kind of ping off the side. Attack. Skag. Let's go. Eating. This thing. Is going to reemerge in front of Harrow. Is going
Mother?
to make a bite attack against you. Because it comes out just mouth agape, just ready to chomp down on you. It's gonna be a 26 to hit.
Oh, that hits. I don't like the sound of the dice.
Oh, real.
That is 32 points of piercing damage as this thing just slams down onto you.
Ouch.
Just like twisting and writhing like a dog with a toy, just ripping. You just feel this thing crushing, the force of its jaws just smashing down on top of you before eventually just part of the Pern just as part of this just lets go as it's whipping around and just smack inside to the side of the wall, this rocky face, and just kind of and slide down, just smearing blood with you.
Delicious.
Fun.
That is its turn. Levi.
Oh shit! That.
Get a little bit of dribble there, Kyle.
Delicious.
My first time drinking.
Sorry, I've got the shakes too.
I don't get flanking when I'm flanking with a ranged character.
No.
Levi is going to holster his gun and bonus action cast Shadow Blade at 3rd level.
Okay. Bring out the dice tower. It always sounds so much more menacing when I have to roll all the dice down.
That it
And
does.
he is gonna charge right in. Oh yes, son of a bitch! Pick on something your own size, and attempt to attack this thing. I didn't I have a rapier on here just for reference? Sorry, dude.
I know you had some sort of a sword.
Yeah, I was just using as just for like. Where the hell did it go?
Boom, boom, boom.
Bump.
Yeah, I like the new thing that they added where they make a distinction between equipment and backpack. But when you're trying to quickly add an item to your thing, it's not so helpful.
I didn't even know they did that. That's dope.
And then you have to click on the item that's in your backpack to equip it, so that you can see what actually does.
All right, so I'm going to attempt to stab at this thing with this Shadow Blade.
Okay, go ahead.
D4. Ooh, not 20.
Very nice.
Sweet.
Nice.
So 3d8. Ah, 2 1s and a 4. God damn it. So that's what, 12 psychic damage total.
Wow. So it just sinks in. Ethereal blade of roiling green energy just passes through easily. Like there is no purchase given by this thing's armored hide. It just sinks in. It lets out a screech. Staying put.
Yep. Point of order. What's the lighting condition? Near
The what?
the lighting condition.
Dark as fuck.
Okay. Then I should be rolling that with advantage next time round.
I'm assuming I have a torch.
Okay. Well,
Never mind.
now
then.
there's a torch.
Maybe I'm gay.
Kind
of
nice.
gay.
Metal spoon.
Metal spoon. Crystal.
Purple crystal.
I think I'm
Purple
gay.
crystal.
Oh. Yeah, it's gonna be towards Lance. Another 26 to hit.
Wait, did it break its grapple?
That's right, it would have attacked Lance no matter what. It was being grappled.
Yeah, you have
Not
to
even
do...
attempting to break the grapple, it is just going to try to attempt to twist around and bite at Lance. So, 26 to hit.
26 hits.
Okay.
Was that 4 dice or 3?
All the...
Okay. That is 24 points of piercing damage.
Jesus.
As it just slams down, these massive vice-like jaws just crush. You feel ribs just like instantly like snap. But it releases quickly enough before any real detrimental damage happens to you. Lance, it's your turn.
Gonna try to restrain it. For a 20, not natural.
It's a natural 16, but a 23 total. You do not manage to restrain it. It is still grappled, as it did not attempt to break its grapple, but you do not restrain it.
Okay.
As you're going to pin it and kind of pull down, this thing is massive and it's incredibly strong.
Did you get your D4?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah. Alright. In that case, Ralph is gonna swing over here and then throw some poop at this guy and give Harrow advantage.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah, because I try to grapple, I can't use the extra attack, right? I have to attack and then the grapple counts as my full attack action.
Yes.
Okay. Then yeah, I think I'm done.
Grapple takes one of your attacks, so if you've got multi-attack, you can grapple again or you can take a swing.
I thought
So
it
says specifically... It says specifically you can attack twice whenever you take the attack action on your turn.
Grapple is...
So grapple
It takes one of the attacks of the attack action. It's a special attack.
Yeah, it's a special, but I don't know if that works in that manner or not.
When you want to grab a creature or wrestle with it, you can use the attack action to make a special melee attack, a grapple. If you're able to make multiple attacks with the attack action, this attack replaces one of them.
Yeah.
Oh, so I can't attack.
You can attack, or you can attempt to grapple again.
Decisions.
How fucked up is this thing?
On a scale of 1 to 100, a little less than
it's like
half.
A 60.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna try to grapple again. For a... Ooh, alright, so 21 plus 6, 27.
27. Natural 4.
Huzzah! It's restrained.
It is restrained. So you do manage to kick its front leg out from underneath it. Your knee bone kind of impacts into the side of its armored front part, like the side of it, and it smarts pretty heavily. And that twinge of ooh, and you just fuck it, just and it makes you so angry that you just slam down with everything that you have, and you manage to pull this thing down and roll it over. So you and it are kind of like, you've got it in a lock, kind of on the ground, with its neck, like throat and the underside of its neck now exposed.
Fuck yeah. So its speed is 0, attack rolls against a creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage, and disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Yes.
So if it tries to
I
get
saw-
out there, is it a strength or a dex saving throw to get out of grapple?
It's choice.
Either.
That choice.
Yeah.
I just want to say I can just headcanon seeing this just Lance wrestling a alligator with mandibles instead of jaws.
Yeah, like a very armored alligator.
It's a gator dillo.
Yeah, a gator dillo. Yeah. One of them gator dillos. Wrestled
Damn
him to the
gator
ground.
dealers ate my dog.
It'd be great if Lance actually had like a southern accent.
A little twang to his voice.
Yeah. Because it's so home on the range, it would be perfect.
The goddamn gator dealers ate my dog.
Orcish
All right.
southern. Yes.
Yes. Layers, like an onion.
Exactly.
All right, Harrow.
Alrighty. Question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Am I in its mouth?
You are not.
He threw you against the
Okay.
wall.
Yeah, just kind of
Okay.
like that ripping, tearing motion where you just kind of launch from inside its mouth, and that like tearing as it just kind of rips part of your clothes, like part of the flesh and underneath side just kind of scraping as you just slammed into the side.
I couldn't tell if like it was like I was still in its mouth and it like threw me. So I'm going to make poor life choices. And it's okay. 1, I would like to action surge. Not action surge. Second wind is a bonus. The bonus action.
Okay.
And get some health back. Yes! I rolled a 10. Yeah.
Very nice.
Fuck yeah. Alright, I'm back up. And then I'm going to shoot it with sharpshooter, and it's going to be disadvantage, but Ralph has given me advantage.
Okay.
What dice? Yes.
So straight roll.
Yep.
Don't forget your D4.
I'm not. And gotta love ones.
Oh wait, can't you re-roll run once?
Yes. I can. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha. All right.
I think it's
These are
like
20.
a 1 on any D20 result, I believe.
Yeah. So it's 23 with sharpshooter, and then I'm going to expend a grit point
Okay.
for dazing shot, so it needs to make a con 15. Did it make it?
Exactly 15.
God damn it,
Bummer.
motherfucker. That's gonna be painful. Okay.
Yeah, it was a 10 plus 5.
Okay. I have rolled this same die, my d10, twice, and each time I've gotten 10.
Melted. Cheating.
No! Alright, that is going to be 25 points of damage. And then I'm going to reload and use my second action to reload. Back up to 4.
So you catch it. Just massive jaws just clamping down. There's no teeth, it's just serrated bone that hangs down off the side of its face. Just meant for crushing rocks and moving shit out of its way and ripping things apart. It's like the front of its
then-
bill almost kind of like hooks down into a... It's nasty.
If I try and escape anywhere, it's going to get an attack of opportunity, correct?
It will.
Do I want to die now or do I want to die later?
Choose later.
Choose now.
I guess I will stay. I guess I'll stay.
Strick.
And then I'm gonna yell at that motherfucker.
Uh-huh. What are you yelling?
Strick, I'll let you shoot the gun if you run away!
Duly noted. Roll a d6. Evens he listens, odds he doesn't. And now here's the thing. As that sentence leaves your mouth, you realize these blundering idiots take everything very literally.
What exactly
six.
did she say?
So
I think I need to know that now.
evens he listens, odd he doesn't. So it was an
Yay!
even.
I
Strick.
said I'll let him shoot the gun if he runs away.
Strick runs away.
Good.
The bullet, noticing that there is movement off to the side, lashes out and bites towards it.
With disadvantage?
With
With
disadvantage.
He doesn't
he's-
take the disengage action.
You're very lucky. The bullet rolled a 2. Disadvantage.
What did it roll without disadvantage?
It rolled an 8.
Okay.
The kobold's armor class is only 12. So just narrowly, he just sprints off this way, completely oblivious to the near death experience that he just sustained.
I will take it.
Very lucky. All right, Zed. Okay, what now? I run.
That's yours, Adam.
Oh, sorry. I was reading about grappling. Does he have any kind of ranged weapon, or is it still just the rocks?
He's got a little crossbow, a little light crossbow.
Shoot this fucker with the crossbow.
Roll d6. Evens he listens. Odd he does not.
2.
Okay, so he will take the shot. It gets advantage. Ding! The little bolt from his tiny crossbow just right off the back. He doesn't have a very good shot, especially with it like rolled over and kind of you have it positioned where it's just all armor like facing him. He's got a very small target to hit to actually be able to.
Good job. Reload that shit and do it again.
Skitters is going to take the disengage action in 5. 5 is going to retreat here out of the way. Zen waiting for instructions.
I told him to run and hide.
Okay, so he's gonna try to come around the corner. Okay, I hide now.
Okay, we'll try again and don't say anything next time.
Got a 10, maybe.
Never mind, just stay where you are.
Okay. All right, bringing us to Bill's turn.
It is 2.
My turn.
No, I think it's my turn.
It's Bill's turn.
Well, I mean, it's my turn to be Bill.
Oh, right.
Because Hera just went, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I think
No.
he's... No. Who
No,
went last?
it was
I
Obi.
Obi went. Okay,
Gary-
so it's Hera's turn. It's Saucer's turn to be Bill.
Wait, right now?
Yeah, because he's 13. Oh, no, it's my turn because you're 10.
Yeah, I'm Liv. I was like, I'm not prepared for that yet.
Considering he's already attacking this dude, attack him yet again. Fails. Where do you see the spells that he gets automatically that don't take up a spell slot?
He doesn't get any spells that don't take up a spell slot.
Yeah.
Oh, they don't? Okay, because have you been marking your spells off, guys?
We can't mark
for-
anything on his sheet, so we'll just keep track of it, right?
What have
Yeah, so
what
mark
have you
mark
used
mark
so
off
far?
one level 1.
One
Yeah,
level 1?
it was only one.
Okay, so just the one level 1.
Yeah.
Okay. And where do I find his smite? I don't see it on his
His
spell list.
Divine Smite is under features. Mm-hmm. About a couple notches underneath fighting style.
Hot.
Okay, and he can just use
God.
that whenever.
Well, yeah, he uses whenever he gets a hit.
Gotcha. Yeah, cool. Then yes, I will roll with advantage to attack this guy.
Just waiting.
So that is a... Oh shit, that was a 19. So that is a 29. Does he get... No, 28. Does he get 19s as crits?
No.
No.
No. Okay. So yeah, 28.
Okay, go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay. Not too shabby. 12. And then the divine light damage
Is 2d8.
It's 2d8?
2d8.
Oh, okay, yeah, because you get plus.
Yeah, 2d8. And then if it's higher than the first level, then you get 1d8. And then another bonus d8 if it's undead or fiend. Which this is not.
Alright, he almost rolled max damage on that. So that's a 15 for that.
We're gonna need a dice check
that's-
on Adam.
Mm-hmm.
No. We're gonna put those bitches in some salt water.
Seriously, I've been fucking rolling like amazing tonight. Alright, so a total that was plus 3, so 12 plus 15. So that's a 27.
27 points of damage.
Yeah, for his first attack.
Okay, so
Hot damn.
you watch the sword almost take this glow, light up from within. Maybe it's Bill. Like, almost seems to radiate light and fire as he just slams down this massive hit into this creature, just carving a deep slash through. You watch innards begin to kind of reveal themselves and cauterize from this wound as this hot blade just passes through this armored creature's flesh and hide like butter. It's pretty fucked up.
Alright, I think I'm gonna try to finish her off.
Alright.
With another attack. Alright, so that is... No, plus 4. So that is a 23. Hit.
A 20.
That wasn't. Oh wait, I can reroll twos, right? Ones and twos.
Mm,
Let me double check, because I don't know if his is the same as mine. Great whip.
It's on damage dice.
Yeah, damage dice. I'm looking at ones and twos.
and you have to take the result. Yeah.
So I rolled a 3 and 3 twos. So hopefully I get more. Alright, not shabby. So I got 10, 15. No.
Wait, how many? How many?
10.
Three, how many threes? What?
You rolled a
Because
3
on it,
and 3
I rolled
twos.
1 3 and 3 twos. So I get to re-roll all the twos.
Yeah,
and
so
take.
it's with. But does that like is that from Divine Smite?
No, that's from Great Weapon Mastery.
Okay.
Yeah, you're allowed to re-roll ones and twos, but only once, and then you have to take the.
Yeah, but no, but I mean, does Great Weapon Fighting apply with Divine Smite or? Because
Oh.
how many? Like, why are you rolling so many?
I think we established this that it does because it's with the weapon. I don't know.
Does not let you re-roll a 1 or a 2 that you roll for the damage of the Divine Smite. It only counts for the weapon itself.
Okay, so I got 5 on Divine Smite then,
Okay.
and then 10 on his actual damage. So
Okay.
15
15.
plus 3, I think it was. 3, yeah. So 18 second.
Okay. Yeah, it's like breathing heavy, just pouring fluid, like dark fluid. It's almost black, and this lighting of the harsh shadows being cast from the one singular torch that Gary holds. It's gruesome.
Fuck, this is a long fight because we're barely down in one of these guys right now.
Okay, Gary.
All right, I'm going to take out my alchemist's fire and just take like a little tiny drop of it into the bottom of into the bowl of my pipe. Take a big hit of that, and then bellow out a giant cloud of smoke that forms into another Gary right here, and then my body just dissipates into smoke, casting Misty Step.
Nope. I love the flavor on that.
Yeah, very interesting.
And then I'm going
That alchemist
to.
fire gotta be hell for you, though.
I feel
lot
like
of
my
nasty
lungs
chemicals.
are used to it at this point.
Aside from all of the other massive amounts of drugs that he does.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to start coughing heavily and start coughing out little smoke hearts in the directions of Harrow, Levi, and Lance and Skitters as I wander back this way.
Okay.
Of course. You've heard of the Iron Lung, right? Where do you
God
think they got
damn
that
it.
phrase from?
It's like the third time in a row that I've used this ability and rolled double ones on the heal.
Ooh.
So you guys get 6 hit points back.
Hey, I'll take 6.
Ouch.
And so does Skitters.
6, you say.
Oh, slash back. I just gave you back your 6 points.
Oh, thank you. I was about to. Heating up food.
Right. Drazik, going to just swing twice. First attack is a miss. Second attack, a natural 1. So just can't, like, it's writhing around on the ground. Oh. Well, actually, that would have been advantage, so one more attack. That is a hit. Okay. Bad damage though. 6 points of damage. It's this thing. Yeah, just managing to kind of. He does manage to like stab it, and he gives it a sick twist. Just, mutters some undercommon curse under his breath. Skag
Oh yeah, remember anything that attacks the one that I'm restraining gets advantage.
is advantage. Yep. Am I still hiding? Okay, I hide. Just nobody calls out. Yeah.
Is that
Probably
Bill?
not.
That's Bill's.
That's
Yeah.
Bill's.
Probably not very well hidden. Bring us to this thing's turn. Okay. Is going to. Let's see. Levi, roll a d6.
I roll a cat. Does that count?
Yeah. Okay.
Who
Meow.
looks tastier?
Yeah.
That's a
And
3.
then- Okay. So you. All right. So it's going to make an attack
Lovely.
against you. That's gonna be 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That is 38 points of piercing damage.
Oof.
Is it? And you hear bones just crunch. And Levi goes limp.
Harrow.
Is it just
Uh,
crashing?
You catch, like, you see this thing lunging in towards Levi, and you have an idea in your mind of what's about to happen. But you could use your reaction to stop it and get in the way.
I can.
You can.
you
Why
can?
are you, why are you telling me this?
Because it's your choice.
Does she need to be within 30 feet of you?
Nope. She needs to be within 30 feet of whoever she's bonded with.
There's reasons.
Also, Jesus fuck, that was a big hit.
That was nearly max damage. That was like 4 points. No, 6 points away from being max damage.
Yeah, that's nuts. So as long as I stay above 42, I can't die.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed some. What I say? 38.
38, yes.
It's actually 40. Sorry, I forgot 4.
40, 44?
42.
Yeah. So that's 42 points of damage total.
Shit.
It's 42 points.
What would
42
Hera do?
points of damage. Come on,
Well,
Carol. What are you doing?
I think I might.
6
Are
seconds.
you doing it or not?
6, 5, 4,
Yeah.
3, 2.
Okay.
Yep.
So you dodge in front of it. I mean, you don't feel obligated, but
Because, so my thought process was this. I was going to originally move back and take the attack of opportunity. And it was like, well, I've already talked. Like, we've had some bonding. And I feel like he deserves a chance, and I didn't move back specifically because I didn't want him to be alone facing this.
Okay. All right.
So I stayed put.
Okay, so you take 42 points of damage.
Okay.
Does she
You
stay
see,
in the same?
you see the thing like about to chomp down on Levi.
Yeah, and Harrow just shoulder checks Levi as he kind of stumbles out of the direction, and she just dives right into the mouth as it just snaps shut.
So I don't know if this is flavor or part of the mechanics, but would they stay in the same place?
She teleports
they
to
actually
anywhere within 5 feet of him.
Hmm.
So,
So if she
mouth?
came down to here, she would technically be out of its range.
So you could put yourself out of melee range of the creature and still take the hit.
Yeah, so if you teleported down here, you're out of range.
Like if you were like behind him or off to the side and you just kind of shove him out of the way and
Like if she teleported behind him and then kind of like shouldered front of it.
she can also technically just jump in front of him because she is halfling, so she can share a square.
Wait, so
is true
where
too.
does the teleportation
Within
come from?
5 feet of the person you're trying to save.
Emboldening bond.
At level 6, I got an ability with an emboldening bond, where whenever creatures are bound, if one of them is going to take damage, any of the other creatures can use their reaction to teleport within 5 feet of the first creature and take the damage instead.
So technically she could come down here, take the damage, and still be out of range.
Yeah, so you could put yourself here if you wanted to. Take the damage for him and be out of melee range of the creature yourself.
Also,
So you could back off on your turn if you wanted
that's dope. What would happen
Okay.
if I were to teleport? Would I bring the creature with me that I'm grappling?
I don't think it quite works like that.
to. There
Well,
are
if you
rules for
teleport-
moving creatures.
Yeah, if you teleport, you teleport. You don't bring an unwilling creature with you.
Because that would be awesome.
So
I could bring that creature, twist him because he's restrained, and have him fight his friend.
Gets bit. Yeah, a coup de grace combo. I like the flavor of it, but fuck, that's
a
broken.
little too broken. And that's how Lance specialized in grappling.
Maybe we'll save that for a finishing move. I like it, but okay. So snap. Harrow takes it. Kind of reaching over, kind of pushing down over the top of you, just getting snapped, and this thing just rips up and releases like a cat, like throwing its food up into the air, and Harrow just kind of tumbles backwards to where she was, dusting herself off and kind of having a moment, but managing to push herself up off the ground, but very hurt, bleeding a lot. It's its turn. Levi.
Ow! And
He
Levi,
Levi instinctively like, ow! Wait, I'm alive?
Did not see
and
that
I'm
coming.
going to spend
Almost
two
quite
sorcery
literally.
spend 2 sorcery points to quicken a 3rd level magic missile.
Okay.
So it's initially going to take 12 points of damage from the magic missiles, and then I will follow up with a strike from my Shadow Blade.
Shadow Blade.
Shadow Blade.
Okay. So missiles
And-
finding the soft undercarriage of this creature.
That's an 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Nice.
Once more, the blade just plunges forth, sinks in.
Where does
Or-
it? Oh, never mind.
For an additional 15 points of psychic damage.
Yeah. This one's also Stand put.
Yeah. Harold, get back from it!
So I was saving that moment, revealing the teleport, till somebody's about to go down. That is just a reaction that you guys always have when you have a purple circle now.
Okay.
So do be careful because that does use your reaction, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so
Yeah. That's like, I was looking, I'm like, but emboldening bond. And then I look over, I'm like, protective bond. And I was like, I'm gonna trust Gary on this one.
Lance, it is going to attempt to bite you. It is restrained, so it did roll disadvantage. It rolled a 20. And then it rolled an 18.
All
Very
right.
lucky.
Very lucky.
So
I'm guessing that's more than 21.
yes.
It'll go through.
Yeah. I believe it's a 25. So.
Fuck, I need more armor.
I like that the two ranged squishy people are in close combat. And like all of the martial people are like grouped up on one and we're just like, peace.
Right? Seriously.
You guys aren't tanking that thing so much as you're feeding it.
We're holding our own against it.
Are
Does some good
you?
damage. He
No,
does some
we're
good
not.
damage. He does some good damage.
Okay. 28 points of piercing damage to you.
Fuck.
Rolled pretty poorly, comparatively. I mean, really hard to beat a 10, a 12, and 2 8s on 4d12s. So,
That's not amazing for me, but good job, Kyle.
well, no, I mean like for Levi's sake, like nothing. Yeah, that was an insane damage roll.
But still, 28's not, or what'd you say? Yeah, 28's nothing
28.
to sneeze at.
Yeah. That's the thing. I forgot. All right, Lance, you're up.
All right. Bonus action. It's on my sword, and I'm just gonna try to stab it.
Okay. So just like holding it like unwieldy giant sword, like trying to stab in.
I think I'm trying to do more of like slice across the throat.
Okay.
Rather than, like,
Yeah, that's
stabbing
probably
it
a little
in.
easier.
Also, if anybody just thinks that looks
So
like I'm jerking off a ghost.
I mean, technically,
He
you
has
need
to
two
use-
hands.
Yeah, but he has to use
to-
his action to break the grapple.
So it is. You would
Like
have
if-
advantage on the attack, but because you're using a big ass sword, unwieldingly, would be disadvantage on the attack because you only have one hand. It's a two hand.
What you trying to get at?
So
Um,
make a strength check.
that is an 18. No,
Okay.
yeah, 18.
The the DC was 17 because of the difficulty of holding down a creature and pinning it that is a size larger than you and attempting to use a weapon that is much larger than you to make a vine finesse attack. Go ahead
Okay.
and make your attack at advantage.
Sweet. I don't think that helped. Oh, I mean, I got a +7, so that's a 16.
You go to draw it across, and it manages to just kind of bury its neck, and you hear this like you're pulling it out of a scabbard. You just draw it across the bony armor of its carapace rather than the soft, mushy parts.
Did you
of its
add your
underneath.
D4?
Yeah.
Oh,
Fuck.
oh, buddy.
I rolled a 7 and a 2, and I got a +7, so 16. Sweet. All right.
Okay, so if these monsters just won't die.
Did you
Fucking
roll an
no
advantage
shit.
because it's restrained?
I rolled a 5 and a 7.
Oh my
Kyle fucking jinxed me from saying that I've been rolling too well tonight.
I just had to bring it back.
I feel like we
Seriously.
used a lot of our good rolls for the night right off the bat.
No fucking joke. And we're not even done with half of our enemies. Alright,
Outstanding.
again. Alright, that's gonna be significantly better. That's a 26.
26 hits.
Alright, I mean, consider you're not even done half. I'm gonna bonus action Hunter's Mark this guy.
Okay, but before you attempt the attack.
Yeah. I was gonna save it in case we fucking, woke up and had more shit to deal with. But alright, so that is
This
Oh.
combat has definitely gone on more than 10 rounds though. So,
it's fucking been a while.
yeah.
That's 12 damage.
Uh,
I don't think it's
Fuck.
been more than 10 rounds.
I think it's probably been like 6 because there's so many of us.
maybe.
It's like-
that's also
This is
true.
like the third round, I think. Third or
I think
It's
fourth.
so,
not
yeah.
the third round. It's been way more than that. It's at least 5 or 6. Yeah, it's at least 5 or 6.
I don't think
Maybe
so.
not. Maybe
I'm-
it's only
I'm-
like
I'm
No,
with
it's
Mike.
not.
because it took me 2
No,
to
it's
grapple and I've only made 1 actual attack.
Yeah, this is like round 3.
Yeah, this is round 3.
Shit.
We just
No,
have
totally. We just have a
fuck
million
ton of
fucking
Ton
people
of
going.
Yeah, to get through.
Because
Well, just
I
pile them on.
barely reloaded my gun.
Seriously.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
In
Wow.
that case, how fucked up is this dude looking now?
It is very, 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 very fucked up.
All right. In that case,
You draw the
that's-
blade across it and it spills open, but it is just barely weakly fighting against you. But still alive.
Ralph's coming down here. Yeah, coming down here. Give Hera advantage again.
The longest 3 turns of combat.
Dude,
in the
fucking
history
seriously,
of
I thought it was like
D&D.
5 or 6, but yeah, like
Nope.
it took me 2 rounds to restrain this fucker.
Yeah.
All right,
What?
Fuck.
Hera's up.
Okay.
That's unreal.
Dude, it's been 2.5 hours. and we've been in the same combat for 3 rounds. Holy shit.
It's also like every time Bill comes up, nobody knows how to play him. So it's like,
Yeah.
all right, well,
There's
Yeah,
that.
that's the thing. Is like we've only done like Bill twice.
Speaking of,
This is the
Shit,
third
I-
round.
Gary's gonna
Mike,
have to
I'm
be Bill
sorry. I
again.
took over Bill
Wow.
for you. Wait, that's supposed to be yours.
I thought we were doing it in initiative count. I rolled like
Yeah,
an
yeah.
18.
No, you're next.
I'll get him next.
Wait, didn't you do first?
Okay.
No,
No.
I didn't. I
Oh,
haven't done
fuck
Bill
it.
yet.
Oh shit.
I thought
Yeah,
thought for
so-
sure that
Yeah,
this
So
so-
had
this
already gone,
is
so-
like halfway through the third. We've made
Yeah.
it through
Yeah.
2.
Yeah, that's what I was
This
thinking
has
because I was like,
definitely been 10 rounds. Like, I don't
Man,
No, it's
and I'm
not.
man, and I'm like trying to do these guys like as fast as I can to like get through it, man.
Yeah, that's why I was
It's
like
like a-
confused because
it's
I
been a
thought
really
I
good
still had.
combat so
Yeah, I thought I still had one person before me for Bill, but fucking Mike never went. So, okay.
I accept responsibility for that, Mike. I'm sorry.
All right,
All
Hero,
right,
what are you doing?
Hero, what are
Oh.
you doing?
Real fast. Am I in its jaws? Like,
No.
did Legion
No,
push
you're
me
you're
away?
completely free.
Yeah, you were. I will tell you if you were like if you
Restrained or
end up in
something.
something's mouth, you
Is
would be
she
restrained.
threatened? from
Yeah,
where she is?
No.
that's the
No,
question.
she's far enough away, right? They don't have 10
She
foot
is
reach.
far. She is
Okay.
far enough away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you don't know, but you're pretty sure.
It
Okay.
didn't hit Zed when it landed with its attack, so it only has a 5 foot reach.
All right, then I'm gonna come down
At
here
least from what we've seen.
and 3 shots. Okay.
It's ridiculous.
Okay. I'm going to attack with sharpshooter.
10 days of
With
role
lead.
playing happens in a minute.
Advantage.
10 turns of combat takes, well, 10 hours. So,
Mhm.
All right.
oh my
Just
god,
an
it's taken
18?
us 2.5 hours to get through 2.5 rounds of combat.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's ridiculous. Okay.
Fuck.
Does
Okay.
an 18 hit?
18.
Okay, that's 1. And then I'm going to use a grit point to give it disadvantage. It's a con 15. Does it succeed?
Okay. 15. 10 plus 5.
Okay. And then second attack. Yeah, second attack. For a 13 to hit, it does not hit.
Does not hit.
And then going to expend another grit point for, I'm going to try disadvantage again. And
That's an 18.
you've got to be fucking kidding me.
No, I'm so sorry.
All right, I'm going to action surge and
Oh.
go for another one.
Oh, Jesus. Fuck you, you're getting disadvantage.
15.
Don't forget your D4.
I did.
Are
Yeah,
you
I did.
attacking or you're expending another grip point?
So
Both.
I action surge to do 3 attacks, and I
Okay.
use 2 grit points.
Okay, so it
Um,
succeeded on. Okay, I thought you were
yeah.
expending another. You were trying to use another grip point. So never mind.
Yeah. So
She was
it
trying to, but she missed.
would have rolled a 3, but. Sorry.
Oh.
well, I only had 2,
so,
so it was the 15 and the 18.
Fuck. You
Yeah.
never get to use your special abilities. I feel so bad. They always.
They miss like 90%
They
of the
die
time.
before she has a chance to. She does like 80
is true.
damage in a round usually.
This is true. Yeah.
Well, also this time I
Fucking
had
blowing
3
people's feet
attacks
off.
and only 1 landed. So
Her special ability is killing things real good.
that is 24 points of damage on that one. And that's everything. My turn is over.
Okay. I just want to say, you've gotten both of these things, 2 hit points each.
Wait, really? Ours is
Yeah.
down to 2?
Oh
Yeah.
my god, charge
the
the
other-
kobolds in.
Fucking
They are
serious.
both sitting at 2 hit points.
Fuck yeah.
So,
Okay, the
That's
2 ranged
ridiculous.
attack people can fucking do this shit. Yeah. You and
uh,
your like 4 martial people trying to stab the same thing?
well, I mean,
Fuck
it
you
is
guys.
Strick and Zed's turn.
Yeah.
Tell Strick to do.
But
What do you
Oh.
tell Strick to do.
Hide or you don't get to shoot the gun.
Okay, he's gonna. Well, Roll a d6 with disadvantage.
Roll evens or odds
So,
with disadvantage.
Highs or
Yeah,
lows?
evens or odds with disadvantage. So evens he listens, odds he doesn't.
Or
How
roll
do
a
we figure
d20
out
and
wait,
get
wait.
a 15 or higher.
If they're both evens, he listens, and if one is odd, one is even, he says no. Because it's...
I got an even and an odd.
Oh yeah, that's fucked up. I fucked that up.
Totally.
D20?
Set a DC of 16. Have roll a d20. That's the 1 in 4 chance that you're looking for.
Or just roll a d20, and 5 below, you win.
Okay.
That's
Do
16
you want me
plus
to
you
roll
win.
a D100?
No, just wow, that
roll-
was such a
roll it-
fucking. I'm like, oh yeah, everything gets advantage. It always works. Man, I'm an idiot.
Roll a
Okay,
d20, and if you get
Um,
16 plus, you win.
we're gonna cut this in post because that was really bad.
Coin with
I trusted
advantage.
you.
How do you roll evens and odds with this, like with advantage?
Well,
That doesn't
that-
even
that's
make
the
any
thing.
No,
sense.
you're
So
just
if you
like,
have
it's a
disadvantage-
50-50 chance. It's an
Yeah.
easy way to do a 50-50.
But if
Yeah.
you want to have
But if you're
technically,
looking
like,
for a
disadvantage,
25% chance,
then roll a d20, and then
just-
16
yeah.
plus, you win.
Yeah, just roll a d20.
Well,
Yeah.
I got an 8.
Alright.
Okay. Is not going to listen to you.
Well,
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and is going to chuck his spear, this thing, sing that you're wounded and bleeding profusely.
damn it.
It's a natural 5. Shit. Zed's turn.
Alright. Zed, because I specifically told him shoot this motherfucker again. Gotta shoot this motherfucker again.
Okay, so go ahead. You can roll for him.
19!
Okay. Which one is he shooting?
The guy that I'm restraining.
That you're restraining. Okay. Just check some.
So I rolled a 3 and a 17.
A gets +2 on a ranged attack.
Oh, so then it's a 21.
19. 17.
No, he rolled 19.
Thank you.
Oh, he
no,
rolled a 19.
I rolled a 17, but
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
so it becomes a 19. So
sorry,
yeah,
I was thinking the dex was gonna add to that, but no, it's just the weapon. Yeah, my bad. So it's still a 19.
Yes, so it's 1d6 +2. Roll your damage.
So he's gonna kill
1d6
it.
plus 2.
He's gonna
He's gonna
fucking
kill
kill the
it.
worm.
He's gonna kill
Unless
it.
he rolls a -1. It's a 6!
Max damage.
Like overkill.
Just thrashing about. This thing starts kicking, flailing. Lance, you're kind of tossed aside. Drez, it gets knocked over as this thing, just in its death throes, begins thrashing about. Zed,
Oh,
yeah, just starts screaming at the top of his lungs. Super excited.
Holy fuck, great job, Zed! Fucking, you can put 4 stones in the soup tonight. Fuck yeah!
I make kill. Oh, we make everything soup.
Everything soup with the crocodillos!
Let's see. Skitters is going to attempt to run up 5, 10, 15, 20, get it's within range.
Does that have like a web thingy majigger?
Shoot a web. Just not wanting to get near this thing. Does not manage to restrain it. Does not hit. It is Zin's turn.
he'll kind of poke his head around the corner, see what's happening, see one of them is dead and the other one is heavily wounded, and try to scurry out and grab the gun.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's really gonna make a play. Like, I was gonna say, like, whatever you say, roll a d20, because in my mind, watching Zed kill the other one, he's making a break for that gun because
Yep.
he wants some of the glory. So
Yep.
100%. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 can get back to where he dropped the gun.
I think the gun ended up. Well, your
Over
call.
here. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, because he was like, "Ah!" Just tossed it. Okay.
So we got like shot
Wait.
back behind him, like when you watch YouTube videos of people trying to shoot a 44.
Yeah.
Those
I'll
trick
say
shots that aren't very
definitely,
tricky.
like, still, yeah, manages to do it. Is going to attempt to, shoot the creature on the other side of Levi. Would you like to roll to hit?
Ordinarily, this creature would have cover, but since it's like a huge creature, it doesn't really have cover.
It is
For
large.
15.
+2? Oh no,
So it,
no plus because he doesn't have proficiency.
It gets
So-
its dexterity bonus, but not its proficiency.
So that is a 17. That does hit. Because 17 is the AC.
Yeah.
What
I think that's what I
the
was
fuck?
thinking for the dex bonus.
What the fuck?
1d10 damage?
Come on,
That's
2.
6.
Huzzah!
It had 2 HP. The gun flies out of its hand once more. Right over the top of Levi as this thing's opening its mouth. In its last throes to just bite down on Levi as it's kind of starting to dig and back up just a little bit. Bullet. You watch this spray. Feel the impact and the ripple. As both of these things are now dead. And the kobolds go wild.
Fucking amazing.
So
We're out of combat.
I hate
You
the
do
fact
realize
I hate the fact that it took twice as long as it should have because we're targeting 2 different targets. But I love the fact that it ended the way it did. That was a fucking
Yes.
great ending.
the fact that they both did it, now they're going to think that they can go on
They're
and just murder
Yeah.
anything, and they are going
like,
to die.
These worms?
You have
These worms have
created-
nothing on us.
Yeah, soup! Just screaming soup, like soup, 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 soup becomes the chant throughout the entire room. Just singing, dancing. They are very, very excited.
I can only
I go pick
imagine-
Zen up and put him on my shoulder and start chanting with him.
Yeah, I can only imagine that they're like in the center dancing like around the bodies.
Yeah.
I am so fucking proud right now.
So,
God damn, guys.
Harrow,
Fucking great job.
like,
I make that dead! Just super fucking stoked.
Harrow pops off the silencer on her gun, holsters it, like, pulls out the dueler, like,
One bullet.
pulls all of the bullets. What?
Said 1 bullet.
Yeah, I'm pulling all the bullets out, popping the silencer on. It's Strick. Come over here.
He's not as happy as the rest of them.
So, I think I may have seen its leg twitch. I don't know if it's completely dead. Do you want to take the last shot?
Just before you even like holding your hand with it, just pulling the trigger like it's seen you do, like without you even letting go. There's no chance for you to even let go or give it to him. He's just
I'm fine.
yanking, like he's just there's just shots ring out all over the
One.
place.
I put one in there for that reason with the
Just
click,
silencer.
click, 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 click,
Yeah.
click.
Yeah, just clicks happening fucking every 1 second.
I got it. I made it dead. So just yeah, they're fucking screaming.
I just whispered to Zen, like, it's okay, dude. Our gun makes an even bigger boom than hers.
Yeah, we make better soup.
Absolutely.
Like fist bumps you.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus
So.
fucking
I'm
Christ.
gonna take one of the daggers that I have.
Hey, come here. Time to chop this shit up. We're gonna have some fucking awesome everything soup tonight.
and then just show him how to
Just-
start butchering one of these things.
Doesn't even
It's-
like at first, not even paying attention. Just runs forward, just like clawing and ripping, like trying to tear at it.
Oh no, try this. See this armor? Can't cut through the armor.
I'm gonna like roll the thing over so we can like start with like the belly.
Yeah, it definitely takes some corralling. A little bit of blood frenzy and a little creepy. Especially like the
I can-
frenzy that they get worked up into afterwards. Yeah.
I can only imagine that as I roll it over, they're just taking bites out of its like stomach and shit.
Yeah,
I'm gonna-
just everything that they've got to use, like ripping, biting, tearing.
While we're all celebrating, I'm gonna hit everybody with another 16 points of healing.
Oh shit.
Hey, Bill.
Went from rolling 2 1s to 2 6s.
They're nice.
Bill, I think your granddaughter ought to use some health. Shit.
It's fine. Oh, Jessa!
We slayed those evil armored dragons.
Yeah, we slay the dragons. Just go fucking heal her up.
Dragon!
Bill, no, shh. You killed the dragons.
And then I'll prayer of healing for another 15 points to everybody.
Alright. I'm also at 235 now. I can type real good tonight.
So,
I'm going to second wind.
How many does Bill get to lay on hands?
Bill has 25? No, 30? I think it should be.
I
Total
think
30?
it should be 30.
Yeah, it should be 30.
All right, everyone, line up who needs healing. I don't know. Would he do that?
Yeah, it's 30.
Okay, fine. Okay.
I mean, he'd probably give special focus to
Skitters
Barrel.
should be topped off now too.
So I think Odessa would be first.
Oh, okay.
So we'll top you off first because you're his granddaughter. And that is what, 22 points of healing? Now he has 8 or 17 left. No, 7 left. Yeah, no, 8 left. He has 8 left. And then what was Skitter's health? Oh, what did he heal?
Levi's.
Yeah, Skitters is full.
I'm all
No,
good.
everyone's
Levi
full.
is gonna
All right, then he'll
just
give
gonna
me,
go further on down the tunnel just to see if there's any other more fucking armored
he'll,
worms.
he'll give me the last 8 then, I guess.
make a perception check, please.
I'm gonna go back to sleep.
Yeah, after that, like, Hera's gonna, like, make sure her guns are secure, and then just fucking go to sleep.
16
Same.
perception.
Gary, you lay down.
Hey, isn't it your watch?
I mean, technically, we're still. I don't know how long that took. 3 fucking
Well-
rounds. So, less than 30 seconds.
There was a lot of people. We'll
it's
call it
6
about a minute. Yeah,
six
it was
each.
it was a very brutal minute.
So, how many do you have?
Um,
11. So, that's 66 per round. So, it was about 3 minutes. Sweet. So, it's still technically my shift because it happened right at my start. So,
about midway through.
okay. I'll just spend the last like hour of my shift just like harvesting with Zed all the available meat that we can get from these guys. And then I think it's Gary's turn afterwards, right?
Mhm.
All right. So
So, shall
Gary,
I
you-
roll
Maybe
another
the flood will
perception?
come back now.
yeah.
Also,
Gary, you-
Kyle, how much available meat do I get? Because that may come in handy. Let's just say,
Make a-
how many doses
like,
of individual people can I feed?
Well,
Because these things are large. They're pretty big.
they are large creatures. Their meat is very sinewy. It's very tough. It is very muscular. Surprisingly, very bony, and their bones are very large. You'd
Super
imagine it'd
dense.
probably make like very very good stock. But as far as like actual usable meat, I'd say you probably get enough that. Well, without some way to store this properly,
We have a
you're
bag of
only
holding.
gonna- Just a bag of holding?
It just keeps it.
I have a bag of holding.
Yeah.
But
It
it doesn't
doesn't
keep.
keep it cold or anything.
Yeah. So you can probably stretch this out for about 2 days before the meat starts going bad.
All right. And what are these things called?
These are bullets.
Is it like regular spelling bullet, or how do you spell
Bullette.
Bullett. Yeah.
it? Bullette.
It's like bullet, but kind of French.
Yeah. Bullet.
Boulet.
Lane. So 22 portions, basically.
What you consider to be sanitary enough for consumption after the kobolds got to it.
We'll
I'll
see
put it
if that happens or not.
Yeah. So various cuts of meat. Gary, you attempt to go to sleep. Levi, you head off down the tunnel.
Sorry, before we do all that, can I roll a survival to see if their hide might be useful for
Go ahead.
armor or anything?
Yeah, sure.
Fashion our cobalt some armor from their kill.
They were already ripping out, like attempting to rip out teeth, just
18.
as trophies. 18. I mean, it's hide and its carapace is very very dense. It would definitely take some working and some molding to get it into usable pieces, but could potentially fasten some, I
Cobalt
wouldn't
armor?
say like full plate, but like half plate or something, like for one person, given enough time, and to sit there with these things. You could probably harvest enough that you could, maybe bump up the kobold's AC by 1 or 2 points apiece, and give them enough, like give one of them like half a skull a piece, or something, and some hats and stuff.
Okay.
But it would take time to harvest this.
Yeah.
So that's the other caveat. You would need a good 6 to 8 hours to do this.
Yeah. I'm just putting it down. And you said it was enough for all of them for like 1 AC.
Yeah. Okay. So. Go out to take a 16. You can see a bit of faint light glowing from a tunnel not too far away. Gary
Yes.
goes away, falls asleep. I really need to work on this guy.
I need to work on what?
Running from the battle. Afraid? Get in there. How strong?
Your mic's cutting out. It's always like the dramatic, soft
know.
voices.
Yeah, it just doesn't pick up very well, unfortunately. You're better than this girl. Always running away. You're stronger than. We'll have to work on it.
Can we do this in the morning? I'm super tired.
And I'm quite hungry.
Didn't get any of that.
And
Kyle.
I'm quite hungry.
Real quick, two things. A, look on the back of your mic, click it, and make sure it's like the weird little like heart shaped thing, because that's directional. And make sure the
It is.
things, and then turn up your gain like 2 notches.
That was probably like, but it's
Kinda
like the
works.
noise suppression or whatever. Like it just
Yeah.
automatic cuts out.
You just
mean,
So,
turn the
you're
automatic
also-
noise suppression off in Discord too.
You're also using
'Cause
that
it
is-
NVIDIA broadcast, so that might fuck with it too.
yeah, I think it's the G Hub settings actually. It's like 4 different things or signal shit gate. All right, we'll try that.
Well, like, go eat something then if you're hungry.
We're one.
Okay, well, I'm not hungry, so deal with it, I guess. I don't know what to tell you.
And you won't like the result. It would be a shame if you were reduced to husk. Before you found out the answers to who you really are.
Yeah, I'm not so much interested in that as much as I am just getting out of these tunnels. And if you turn me into a husk down here, then you're just gonna turn into like worm food with me. So, like you said, we're stuck in this together. You can be specific. I'm willing to accommodate you, but just I'm hungry. Kill things. Soak me in blood. It's not gonna fly.
Guess you don't really want to know, do you?
I don't really want to know what.
This whole lapse of memory?
I'm
It's-
assuming that I lapsed it for a reason.
Hmm. You would think, wouldn't you? But we both know that you desire to know the truth. I have these answers. But we can continue to play this game. And then neither of us succeed.
But neither of us fail. And that's good enough for me.
Aren't you tired of always being fuck up?
No, I'm good at it. It's like the
Well-
one thing that I'm good at.
Respond. There's silence.
Ah, thank you.
Oh wait, I just remembered.
God damn it.
Just kidding. Sweet dreams.
Do you sleep? Can we get on the same schedule somehow?
No, I wait.
How about you, like, wait silently and warn me if anything tries to kill us?
Duly.
I love you. Good night.
Drift off to sleep. Garaneth, did you hear that?
What?
Thought I heard some. Never
Are you
mind.
fucking with me or did you actually hear something?
No response.
Did anybody hear anything? Look over at Lance and he's asleep too.
Yeah.
But Zed's just like, no, we don't hear nothing.
The kobold's snoring super loudly.
Just look down. Don't worry, it's just the kobolds. Go back to sleep.
Yours, fine.
I go back to sleep.
Garaneth, I thought of something else.
What's that? Okay.
And finally, silence. There's about 30 minutes of this, just every time you're about to doze off. Whisper comes back into your mind and forces you back conscious. It's something that you have trouble fighting against or pushing back or suppressing. It's just there.
I don't really try to fight back against it so much as just not give a reaction in hopes that it loses interest in the game.
It, after about 45 minutes or so, yeah, keeping you awake.
Like I feel like there's nothing I can do about it, so I'm just not gonna get angry about it.
Before Levi goes back to bed, he's just gonna make mention to Lance that how he saw some sort of light source further on down the tunnel. Maybe have Ralph check it out.
That was before we all went to bed.
Before I went back to bed, while
Um,
you were taking your shift back up.
Okay,
And then,
cool. Then I'll send Ralph over there.
All right. You send Ralph down the tunnel. How far?
Did you give an approximate length?
So she said.
Yes.
About 7 or 8.
Not bad.
Okay, it's about 2 or 3.
More realistic.
All right.
I'll send him 15 minutes as like I'm carving up the bodies.
The path splits off a few times. So make a perception check for Ralph. And then, which way does he go? You come about after 5 minutes. There's a split. It goes straight ahead. There's a path off to the right, and then one directly 90 degrees to the path that you're traveling.
So that's a 12. And I think I would go the one that's like 45 instead of the 90. So there's 3 paths,
Okay,
right?
so kind of diagonal. Okay.
Like the middle path,
Oh,
whatever the 45
with the
is.
12, you do as you're traveling down that 45 degree angle. You see a flicker. He's on. It seems to. This time it splits twice. Left and right again.
Did the light go a particular way? Or did he not see if the light went a particular way?
Make another perception check.
That time, another 12. Shit, 2 9s in a row.
I wonder if it's our little floaty dude.
Right.
Alright, then yeah, I'll go right.
Light gets a little brighter. This time it splits 5 times. Perception check.
Oh, that time it's 21.
1. This time you see it taking forth, almost kind of backwards, but not directly so. Like, you can see, like, as you come into this chamber, there's one path that kind of hooks off this way, another one that continues straight, one here, one that goes directly back.
And it's
Ralph
the one that
sees
goes
the
directly
light.
back?
No, the one next to it.
Yeah.
But it's heading in a, like, kind of a almost a nearly
like
switchback.
A kind of a
Yeah.
curve backwards.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The light gets brighter. This time it splits 3 times.
Oh, shit. That's 5.
As Ralph begins nearing the end of these 15 minutes that he's traveling, slowing down, getting a little bit more nervous about becoming lost. And it's interesting because you know that he knows that there's no issue, but there's still something just about being in this space that causes a certain pause. So he slows. When he gets to this junction, he sees no. You still have what's left.
You said there's 3?
2. Left or right. They both split this way.
Which one?
Near T junction.
Which one looks like it's coming more back towards us?
At this point,
Don't
who
know.
the fuck knows? Yeah.
All right, then I'll go left.
Ralph heads off down. That smell of like dampness, like this mustiness, resumes. Ralph picks up the light once more. And just barely, as he's nearing the end of those few minutes before he turns around and comes back, the sounds of bloop, 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 dripping and splashing. Before Ralph eventually make a survival check.
For Ralph? Ooh. Rolled an 18. Survival's wisdom, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, 19.
Ralph does manage to find you. And you are given many images. He never saw the source of the light, but he is confident that there is a source of water.
Is he pretty confident, like, as he comes back, relaying this information, when it kind of got down, potentially just in the dirt, because I don't think I have a book or anything. Like, use
Just
my
like draw
knife
it in
to,
there, like the directions.
yeah, like,
A
with, like
very
the splits
rough
and
map.
everything.
Sure.
Okay.
Easy enough. The mental images that he conveys is enough for you to recreate this.
Okay.
Approximate. The distances, however, are,
Who knows?
he doesn't have dark vision.
It's
yeah.
just when
So-
you come upon it.
Yes. So the passage of time and the images that, you know, it's either long or short, and that you kind of, you know, base that approximation off of that.
I think because I'm harvesting the hides at this point, I would just draw the map on one of the hides.
Okay. So,
And now we're back to 4th watch.
third watch.
No, we already did Gary's. You know?
Gary hasn't
No.
had his watch yet.
Oh,
Nope.
then 3rd watch, yeah.
Lance, roll a perception check.
Do I still have my purple?
No, not at this point. It's been another. We're coming up to the end here.
Okay. I didn't know if it was like a 2-hour thing. In that case. So that is going to be a 17.
17. You drawing, carving up the meat. You notice nothing untoward. Levi, as you're sleeping, drifting into sightless slumber, you become aware of your surroundings. As pounding, you're sprinting. The soft footfalls resound. The soft, barely audible whispers from the
You're cutting
unmistakable.
in and out.
You're
God
cutting out.
damn it! I hate this shit so much. Heart pounding or sprinting. The soft footfalls resounding off the soft, loamy earth, with a barely an audible echo whispers from around. The unmistakable, sharp cold rush of adrenaline cooling your veins as you rush off into the unknown. The crash of soft body against hard material, but barely a grunt escapes as the wood splinters beneath. The small shards that pierce and bite, sinking into flesh. A dark room and the cool wafting breeze that carries the stale stench of sweat. Flash. A scream. More screams. At first you think it's you screaming. It's too low. A trembling growl that vibrates the air. It's too guttural. Not the kind of sound man makes. Your head is dully, now dislocated. Must have been. How
Cutting
long
in
have you
and
been out? Fuck! Where did it cut out?
Basically, the guttural sound.
Yeah.
Not the sound,
Okay.
and then you cut out.
Yeah, a trembling growl vibrates the air, too guttural, not the kind of sound a man makes. Your head is throbbing, a dull ache, jaw, now dislocated. Must have been impact. How long have you been out? What time is it? You get up, try to walk, swaying as the world bends itself, twisting away. You saunter forward with the gait, a drunken stupor. Finally, the smell, the sweet coffee tinge, the smell of rusted iron. It's too much. In a fantastic display of modern artistry, you hurl the contents of your stomach across the room, painting adjacent. Now smattered, of your words. Your stomach groans in protest, royal, groaning. Concussion must be worse than you thought. Keep it together. Cool. Your stomach growls. You think to yourself, this is no time to be. As you saunter off, swaying drunken into the cold.
I hate to interrupt you, Cal. Is anybody else still having him cut up a bunch?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
I mean, we get kind of the gist, but if we're gonna
Well,
like,
I can
repost it or
hear most of
something.
it. It
It's
just
like
cut
every
out,
like
like,
fifth
cold-
word cuts out.
Yeah.
Like the cold light of something.
God. It's too much. The smell of rusted iron.
Try to do
Carnage.
like a stage whisper where you're kind of like shouting when you whisper.
It's too much. In a fantastic I don't know. It's
Honestly, that's
fucking
good.
gross.
We're
Yeah,
getting it.
that's
Yeah.
way better
Honestly, yeah, it's really good.
All right, you want me to start over?
Like
Or
halfway.
Just,
Halfway.
start back
Okay.
up from the guttural growl. Not from
Yeah,
the-
yeah. Start from the guttural
Okay.
growl, and then do that like a loud whisper.
Okay. A scream, more screams. At first you think it's you. No, it can't be. It's too low. A trembling growl that vibrates the air, too guttural. Not the kind of sound man makes. Your head is throbbing, a dull ache, jaw now dislocated. Must have been from the impact. How long have you been out? What time is it? You get up, and you try to walk, swaying as the world upends itself, twisting away from you. You saunter towards, with the gait of a drunken stupor. Finally, the smell, the sweet coppery tinge, the smell of rusted iron. Carnage. It's too much. In a fantastic display of modern artistry, you hurl the contents of your stomach across the room, painting the adjacent wall. Now smattered with the contents of your innards. Your stomach groans in protest, royally, groaning. The concussion must be worse than you thought. Keep it together, keep it cool. Your stomach growls. You think to yourself, this is no time to be. As you saunter off, drunkenly swaying into the cold night. Did you get it that time?
Honestly, way
Yes.
better.
Yeah.
Also, I
Yeah.
know you probably don't think this, but that sounds better thematically. Like
Okay.
it does sound better. Like it gives it a little bit more gravitas than like super low where you're trying to listen. Like it sounds
All right,
like
so I
more
need to
impactful.
overact it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it sounds really good.
Lance, you eventually return to your bedroll after shaking Gary awake, who reluctantly wakes himself.
Oh my god, what is it this time?
God damn it, Gary. You know what it is. We got shit to do. I need to sleep.
Oh, shit. Sorry, I thought you were somebody else.
Oh, you want me to pull out my wiener?
Not right now.
I don't know. I just thought like maybe it's an easier transition for you. I'm not saying like touch it. I don't want you to touch it, but like, hey, wake up, check out a dick. Cool. Might get me going.
We're gonna have a discussion later.
What
But
the
right
little
now, I
step
need
will
coffee.
solve when we wake up? I don't know. Wow.
Alright. uh, Alright, well, Rob's here. He saw some like light, but it's like way the fuck far away. Check out
That's
this
good.
map if you want. But don't go anywhere.
Obviously.
I know, but this cave is fucked.
Yeah, did you by chance have just like a pile of guts left over from the Bloods?
Oh yeah, got a shit ton of them.
Alright.
So don't want my wiener. And I'm not saying I take it personally. Do you want a pile of guts?
Yeah, just for an experiment.
Alright, Carrie. I mean, I'm fucking questioning you this far.
I mean, it's
they're over
not
there.
like it's not as if it's an either or, like, me not wanting your wiener has nothing to do with the pile of guts. Those are two separate things.
Man. Good night, Carrie.
Good night, Lance.
And this is where Kyle
Kyle just fucking left.
Goddamn.
All right. So, Gary, go ahead and roll a perception check, but with disadvantage, please. As you sit there and attempt to
Ooh, that's a natural one.
see what is going on, you're trying to check. You're groggy, you're sleepy. This thing keeps talking to you, keeping you awake, keeping you from sleep. You're tired. It's wearing up. You're trying to take it in, free, and pause to try to have a moment for yourself. These intrusive thoughts just keep pushing.
As soon as I
Talking
wake up,
incessant.
I'm gonna walk
just-
over to the pile of guts and just start stomping on them like you would grapes to make wine.
Okay. You
Just
stomp
like
on the.
look down and be like,
Yeah.
does this do anything for you?
This is a paltry offering.
No, I'm pretty sure they were worms. We ran out of chickens a while ago.
I mean, where is it? Where's the blood? Was anything to feed on in this place? Wait, there's nothing left. You look down. Despite all the meat that's been carved away and whatever flesh is left is now
Is now
almost
what?
bone dry, bleached clean.
Oh,
The
wow.
the area where there was blood that had soaked into the floor beneath, gone.
I think that's all the blood we had.
There was nothing.
There was a lot of blood right there. It was like a
Tell me
whole
again.
giant pile of guts.
Tell me, Gareth, do you feel satiated? Do you feel like you've done anything?
Yeah, I think so. Like, saved a kid, and we
No,
robbed a
stop,
wealthy dude.
stop. Just feel for a moment. There's this intense hunger just kind of builds through. So preoccupied with yourself. Somebody cleaned it up. There's nothing left. And like stomping around, you look down. There's this kind of dry, crumbly, desiccated stomping.
There was a pile of guts when I started stomping, though, right?
Well, you imagined there to be a pile of guts. But because you had seen the aftermath of what had taken place, look around now that it's put out to you. There's not.
I feel like you just ate all the guts, and now you're trying to play it off like there was never any to begin with.
Please.
Because
look,
Lance
this-
said there were guts, and it seemed like there were guts. It was squishy when I first stepped on them.
I don't think you get the gist of it. This is a afterthought. How do I put this? It's quite rude.
Okay, well, I thought I was doing something nice.
Oh, I don't
Sorry,
just want
it
to.
was supposed to be a kind gesture.
Oh, look, yes.
Next
I'm
time, you'll
just
get no guts. Next time, we'll stomping through cabbage.
bloodthirsty. No, I want to see you win. I want to be bathed in the glory of your enemies being felled before you.
That's what we just did. Felled 2 enemies right before us.
Correction. That's what your friends did. While
Yeah,
you
but-
stood there on the sidelines, doing nothing. Free.
Okay, I wouldn't say it was nothing, alright? It was definitely something. Kept, like, all of them alive. That counts.
Maybe for it. But how long before they get you killed, Garen?
Hopefully a really long time. But I don't know. I'm not
Well-
omnipotent.
At this rate, it seems a little bit sooner than later. I'm not asking you to do bad things, Garrett. I'm just asking you to step up. Take a little bit of initiative. Remember,
Okay, fine. Next time we'll try it your way if it will get you off my ass.
I'm trying to.
Feels like you're just being overly critical.
No, your family was doing enough of that for both of us, I believe.
Yeah, and I'm sure your mom always loved you too.
I believe as much as one could in the circumstances. I would expect you to know that. But then again, memory is such a fragile thing.
Keep trying to dangle it out there. I'm not gonna bite.
Suit yourself.
Did you see any lights while I was asleep?
Response.
Rude.
You finish your watch. Sulking in the silence. Finally, for once. But eventually you all wake up the next morning feeling mostly rested.
Do we get everything stew in the morning?
You get everything stew in the morning.
Watch out, there's 4 rocks in it.
This time, Gary, as far as you're concerned, your AC drops to 16, but you get your hit die back.
Do I notice a change?
You feel a little bit more refreshed than the last few days. And yet, somehow more sluggish than previously.
I think I ate one of the rocks.
But with the meat that you guys have, you make yourself a fine breakfast of boulette stew.
I have to pick out all the boulette from it.
And bullets. Compliments of
So it's a bullet
of
stew.
Zed. Yeah, compliments of Zed. You said everything right?
Yeah, bro. You did good.
Yeah.
Told you.
So
Is this a shoelace?
it kind of points over to Lance, boots undead.
I look down.
One of them is missing a lace.
Zed, what the fuck?
Soup.
Yeah, I know it's leather, but god damn, dude, I need to walk in these.
But I need to eat. So, soup?
We have so much fucking soup. Zed, get over here.
What kind of tunic is he wearing?
It's just like a ripped like smock.
I'm gonna use my knife and rip a piece off and use that as my new shoelace.
I'll hand the shoelace back. I wasn't planning on eating it.
I mean, it's yours, dude. Go for it. Finders, keepers, all that shit.
Stick it in my pocket.
Surprisingly, very quickly, Zed reaches out, grab it. Make a sleight of hand check.
If he wants it, I'll give it to him.
Yeah,
I
is
don't
he
want
really gonna
that.
fight him
Yeah,
over a fucking shoelace?
Just reaches out, and grabs it, and then kind of like sews it into his tunic and kind of pulls it tight, with a
I
yank.
was so hoping you were gonna say he slurped it up like spaghetti.
Ties it off, cuts off the ends. Soup.
See, that's a good thing. You're learning. Could have snacks for the road.
Maybe no better than Saita.
I didn't try to kill you and eat you, right?
You eat my smock.
No, I fucking used it as a shoelace because you stole mine.
What gives? It's soup.
Yeah, but it's not fucking shoelace soup.
Same Same, same.
Alright, before you take anything from me or anybody else, you ask me.
Always.
Always. If you do a good job, I'll teach you how to make better soup, and I'll give you shinies.
I don't have shinies. Alligator mother take shiny.
Yeah, I told you, Zydek was a bitch.
He was referring to the doorman.
I think
Exasperated at how stupid his kobold is, I turn back to mine, who's just got my gunpowder and a pepper shaker, shaking it into his soup.
you like spicy soup.
So, you guys head off. Eventually, with your meal like mostly completed, and whatever that was, you head off following Drezek. Unless, of course, you wish to pursue the little light that you guys found, or
Oh
whatever
yeah,
you want.
I'd tell everybody about that. And then I personally think we should check it out.
So, what do you guys think? I got the map. It's right here. It's not too far away. Kind of like a 15-20 minute detour. Go check that shit out.
It could just be another monster trying to lure us.
I mean,
What if it's the flump?
there's always the
I feel like-
option of a monster.
Could be water there.
Yeah,
Nice
totally
to-
water there.
I could really use a bath.
We all
Alright.
could.
So, all in favor, raise your hand.
Odds.
Yeah, as long as we know how to get back.
Yeah, I got the map. Odds. Bill says yes. Evens, he says no. He says no.
We don't listen to Bill.
Drezek
Bill,
comes back and he's like, kind of taking the rough sketch. If your map is accurate, we need to go this way. And he kind of draws another path. Not really coinciding whatsoever with, after about the second intersection, it completely diverges. He just draws a line off the map.
Is it one of the ones that's on there? Like, because it was like, what, 3, 5, and then 2?
Yeah, it's like the first one. The first one is about the only one that coincides, and then after that it's, at least nonsense to you, but
Alright, cool. So it's
he
only
starts
like-
drawing like intersections and kind of splits and everything, and kind of jogging or like drawing a like rough path.
Cool. So it's only like 10 minutes to the water light. And don't find anything, take a bath, get the fuck out of here.
At this rate, we're never going to reach Stalik. We're going to die. We almost just died. Skitters nearly died.
Skitters was fine.
Yeah, but Skitters is a badass fucking independent woman. She don't need no man to protect her.
Normally she's pretty, on point with her responses. This time she stays silent. And you're not
Okay.
sure if she's just unsure, or if that last encounter shook her.
Take that as a yes. Skitters, you're awesome. Let's go.
I'll start heading towards the map.
Harrow, you catch the conversation between Harrow and Skitters. Skitters. We're going.
What was that?
We're going to die.
Skitter said that?
with to Drozic or
To
to
Drozic.
Harrow?
Wait. It cut
Harrow
out for me.
overheard. Harrow overheard.
Harrow overheard Skitters telling
and Skitter's
Drozic,
conversation, yeah.
we're going to die.
All right. Guys,
Yeah.
put down. Gitters has some reservations.
I mean, it's only like 10 minutes. At most, it'll be like a 30-minute detour.
I only know of one lake that is in this area, and it is impassable.
Yeah, but we're not trying to pass it. We're just trying to, like, wash off. Been in here for
I
fucking
don't
ever.
think you understand. There is a leviathan that lives beneath that lake surface. And
Glance
anything
over-
that disturbs its waters, it will come.
Glance over to Levi.
You got like a brother or something down here?
Not that I'm actively aware of, no.
So, we are, like, yes, we helped them clear their ship. But
Now,
we are
if you-
putting them in more danger than is probably necessary.
If you wish to take this path, me and my companion will follow. But you are testing our patience. Things have been very risky already. Mind Flayer, incredibly dangerous as it is. This, another thing. Every time we venture forth, another near disaster.
Dude, you're the one that brought us to the Mind Flayer. You like solved your problem.
I'm just saying. At some point, someone's luck is going to run out. And then what? I don't have these capabilities. I might be able to get you to a healer in time. Maybe not.
Oh fuck, I don't know. I just want to take a bath.
You want to take a bath? We can go. And I will watch from afar. It's your choice.
That seems more than fair.
I'm not like
Maybe he's right.
trying to get Skitters killed or anything, but I think we can go check it out.
Maybe Jozik's right. There is some sort of sea monster or lake monster underneath.
How the fuck is there a sea? We're underground.
That's why he's corrected to lake, you idiot.
When I
Shut up.
say
You just want to see your
lake,
brother.
it's very large.
Yes,
Its tendrils reach into the vast underreaches beneath this place.
Okay,
What's it-
I'm kind of with Drazik now. Maybe we just avoid that.
Alright, fine, fuck it. Let's go.
the quicker that we get to the town, the quicker we all can take a bath that doesn't have a risk of being eaten by some creature.
But by all means, if you wish to swim the lake to Stalag, be my fucking guest.
Uh,
Oh wait, we can
pick up
actually do
there
that?
Next
No, we
week.
can't.
Can we just finish deciding what we're gonna do? Because I think we're all just switch sides.
Yeah, I think we're walking now. We're taking the Jozik path.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I
Jazzle,
think that's the general consensus.
Jazzle, shut up. You won. Stop fucking gloating. You're not gonna swim. The fucking fucker boyfriend brother guy over here is lake. We're just gonna fucking go.
Levi's just gonna stick up his finger. It lands.
Wise
Or
decision.
just telepathically reaches out to Drazik and just is like, thank you. Just a simple thank you.
You may not all care for your lives, but I do care for mine.
It's understandable.
I mean,
Please.
this got real contentious for no reason. Honestly, if we just been like, oh yeah, there's a light over there. What is it? And you're like, oh, it's a lake monster. We'd probably just be like, okay, well, we won't go that way then.
Yeah. You don't have to say like, "Oh, go swimming to your death." Just be like,
I mean, because we
I'm a
don't
bad
know
move.
this place at all, and so when we
Arrow-
come across something interesting, our natural inclination is to check it out. But if you're like, oh yeah, we already know what that is, it's a fucking lake monster, then okay, we don't need to check it out anymore.
Harrow just starts walking forward.
Well, but please, if your curiosity gets the better of you, lead the way.
I just remembered. Sorry, I just remembered that I have 5 boomsticks because I was gonna use them on the dragon and I never used them. So I put those in my inventory.
All right.
Now we're
So-
done.
All right. We're going through the glowing grove.
The path that he set out for us, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Duly noted. We will pick up there next week.
Until next week when we change our minds.
Until next week.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Nope.
You have a week to think about what you want to do.
Nope.
Oh god.
Don't let your NPCs tell you one way or the other.
Nope.
I actually don't care.
What did
So-
you say they were, Kyle? They were like 3d6? Dynamite?
Dynamite? I don't think we did.
No, because we
Uh,
calculated out what it would be, and then I was going to throw them with an alchemist fire, but I can't remember what you said they were.
It's 3d6. Yeah.
Okay.
And you got to make a deck save.
So-
all right. So we'll end the stream here. Whatever that was. Craziness.
This is
So
like
we'll-
15 rounds of combat.
Yeah, we'll pick up. It sure felt like that. So we'll pick up episode 27 next,
Yay.
And then Kyle will call
Wednesday.
it episode 26.
as I normally do, at our normal time. You can find us here on YouTube at youtube.com/Dicey Dilemmas.
And podcasts, basically wherever you get podcasts.
And podcasts wherever you want them, as well as our recaps.
You want them in your home? It'll be there. You want them in the
Yep.
car?
and
also
if
there.
you
If you're not
Uh,
in Canada, just go to Amazon.com, wherever you live. Look up Remembrance and type by Michael Nelson. You will find
Yes.
the book.
maybe
Hopefully. Fingers crossed.
You have to scroll.
you got
I found it
leave
pretty
those,
easy.
Leave
Don't tell
those
him that it takes
reviews.
work.
Get me on the top of the list, guys.
yeah.
Last I
Um,
checked, he was like 1,500 in some obscure category. So that's pretty good.
Well-
Anyways, we'll be back here next week for another great episode of SteamWorld, and we'll see what happens to the Breakfast Club next. Until next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Huzzah!
Bye-bye, everyone.